So today we have session 1. Right now in this session, I'll be first discussing about introduction to DSA and CP, introduction to DSA and competitive programming, which is called as CP. Now, second thing is we will be learning some, you can say techniques, which is prefix arrays and reference array.
Okay.
Let's start with introduction to CP and DSA. So, for example, what is actually DSA, right? So DSA is nothing but data structures and algorithm. Data structures and algorithm. Now, why it is useful? Why it is useful to study these things? Because the point is कि let's say if you want to solve a problem. Now you know how to solve it, but the point is कि you are able to solve it in big of n to the power 4 time complexity, let's say, where n is the size of input. Now using some data structures and using some algorithms, you can actually reduce the time complexity of your code, right? You can do this process more efficiently, and that's why we use data structures and algorithm to write efficient code. Okay. Yeah. Now the point is key. Okay, now what do we mean by competitive programming? So competitive programming, as you can see, this is a sports, it is a e-sport. Okay. Competitive programming means कि some people are participating in a contest and they are playing a sport with each other. मतलब they are having a competition with each other. अभी competition में क्या होता है? In this competition they have to solve problems. For example, अगर हम Codeforces पे जाएं, Codeforces पे यहाँ पे contest दिख रहा है?
Yeah.
If I click on contest, so basically competitive programming means participating in contest, right? It is a sports, you can say, where people will compete with each other and they will solve problems. So basically अगर DSA अच्छा करना है ना, if you need to master DSA, you need to solve a lot of problems.
Correct.
Because in these problems you will be using data structures and algorithm. That's why data structures algorithm हम पढ़ेंगे भी, और हमें we need to solve a lot of problems to master it, to know how to apply data structures and algorithm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
So now what do we mean by a contest, right? Because competitive programming means participating in a contest and having fun, because it's a sport. So now participating in contest means what? So as you can see ki if I click on contest tab, first it will show me ki what are the current or upcoming contests. Okay. And here it is showing me ki past contests. Past contests are the contests that has been completed. For example, this is contest of today. It has been completed. It is of length 2 hours. If I click here, enter, are you able to see a lot of problems, right? So basically this is how a contest looks like. In a contest you will be given 5 to 6 problems and you need to solve them. Not every problem you need to solve. अगर तुम एक problem solve करोगे तो you will be ranked accordingly.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically people solve problems, as you can see, A, B, C, D, E, F. So they will be according to their difficulty. A will be easiest problem. As you can see, 7,800 people solved it in a contest. Okay, this is the participation count, मतलब people count who have actually solved. Then B's problem को 5.4k people ने solve किया है. It means B is relatively difficult than A. It actually means this. ठीक है? So basically, as you can see, कि last problem को सिर्फ 45 लोगों ने solve किया है. So it is actually a very difficult problem.
Yes.
अरे बात समझो. Now the point is कि how ranking will be decided. So basically, let's say if you solve, let's say there are two people A, person A and person B. They are participating in this contest. Okay? So when they start this contest, they will be given 6 problems, let's say. Now let's say A manages to solve 3 problems and B manages to only solve 2 problems. So A will get a better rank than B.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense, right?
Yes.
Now let's say what happens if both solve 3 problems. In that case, time matters. जिसने जल्दी किया प्रॉब्लम को उसका रैंक अच्छा होगा.
Oh yeah.
Okay. In competitive programming, solving problems is one thing, and solving problems fast is also important, because your rank depends on that. But right now, since we are beginners, we don't need to care about time, क्योंकि अभी हमारे पास काफी टाइम है, हम आराम से प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व कर रहे हैं. Right now, our main motive is to learn how to solve problems, right?
Yeah.
Our main motive is to learn how to solve problems right now, not fast. अभी हमें speed पे नहीं जाना है. And that's why I will not suggest you to participate in contest right now, because अगर हमें let's say कि let's say if we want to learn swimming, so पहले हम थोड़ा सा classes जाएंगे ना, swimming सीखेंगे, directly हम competition में थोड़े jump करेंगे. That's why I won't tell you right now to participate in contest, because फिर तुम demotivate हो जाओगे, तुम बोलोगे कि यार हमसे एक भी questions नहीं हो रहा. That's why you need to practice some problems before, ठीक है? At least 1 week हम practice करेंगे, उसके बाद I'll tell you to participate in some contests, ठीक है? So our main motive is to learn how to solve problems first of all. Fast वगैरह तो वो practice से होता जाएगा, जितना practice करोगे उतना जल्दी we will be able to solve problems. Okay, so this is how a contest looks like, right? कि you will be given 6 problems और तुम्हारे पास 2 hours है, तुम जितने problem solve करोगे accordingly you will get a rank, and then based on these rankings you will get ratings on your profile. So ratings is nothing but a sport. Have you played chess before? Chess खेला है online?
Yes, for many years.
Yes. So basically chess में भी ratings होता है, right? If we play with somebody, if we win against him, so basically our rating will increase. ऐसा कुछ होता है, right? So this is the case in competitive programming as well. As you can see my graph, so I started in April 2020, like two years before, and all these dots means a contest. If I just zoom out, zoom in actually, all these small dots जो है ना, इनका मतलब contest है. So I participated in that contest. My rating increased by 108. It means this. ठीक है? So accordingly, मतलब according to your performance, your rating will increase. ऐसा मतलब rating change होता रहता है.
Yeah.
ठीक है? So basically, Codeforces is a very good platform to practice competitive programming, because यहाँ पे contest frequently होते रहते हैं. So we will take part in contest and we will learn, right, how to solve problems.
Yeah.
Let's say in a contest I'm able to solve 2 problems. That's completely fine. After the contest end, I'll make sure कि how to solve the 3rd problem by looking at other people's solutions or by looking at the official solution, right? I'll learn how to solve problem C. That's how learning happens. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so one website is Codeforces. Another website that we will be using is LeetCode. Okay?
LeetCode.
So these will be the 2 websites that we will be using. Okay. Okay. What happened? Arini, you left? Yeah, beach में.
Arini?
Is everything all right?
Hello, Arini?
I think she left and she just joined with some different account, I guess. And I'm not able to hear Arini.
Yeah, me neither.
Arini, can you please check quickly?
Yeah. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry, I lost my internet connection back there.
Okay. So basically, I was discussing about platforms. So one platform is Codeforces.
Okay.
And the second platform that we will be using is LeetCode. So LeetCode में भी as you can see कि problems का section है, then contest होते हैं LeetCode पे भी. But अभी हमें we should not worry about contest right now, because we are just beginners, ठीक है? We first need to know how to solve very basic problems. Okay, good. And the point is there are some more platforms as well. For example, I discussed about Codeforces. So platforms for practice. First is Codeforces, second is LeetCode. Now, what is the difference between Codeforces and LeetCode? So in Codeforces, you will find somewhat difficult problems, okay? थोड़े डिफिकल्ट होते हैं यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम्स. एंड इन लीड कोड यू विल फाइंड स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड एंड इजी प्रॉब्लम्स. मतलब ज़्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाना होता है लीड कोड में.
Okay.
एंड दिस इज एक्चुअली लीड कोड इज फॉर इंटरव्यू पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. मतलब in some companies or in many companies interviewer directly ask questions from lead code. वो लोग भी ज़्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाते हैं. वो लोग लीड कोड खोलते हैं, they just copy paste that problem and they ask you. So this is actually useful for interview purpose, lead code.
Okay.
And this is for competitive programming, for practicing competitive programming.
Okay.
ठीक है.
Hmm.
Now there are some more platforms as well, क्योंकि I will be giving you practice problems. So ऐसा होता है कि कई बार कुछ practice problems कोई दूसरे प्लेटफॉर्म पे ही है. So that's why I want कि तुम लोग इस पे भी अकाउंट बना लेना. Another one is Code Chef. Then अभी बनाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. जब मैं प्रॉब्लम्स दूंगा, when you will open that link, तो तुम अपने आप उस प्लेटफॉर्म पे अकाउंट बना लेना, right?
Cool. Yeah.
And then there is interview bit. That's it. मतलब और एक और भी है, CSES. तो जब when I will be giving practice problems, just open that link. And अगर कोई दूसरा प्लेटफॉर्म दिखता है तो उस पर जस्ट अकाउंट बनाना है, because to submit a code you need to make account.
Yeah.
ठीक है.
Correct.
But the point is we will be practicing mainly on these two platforms. ठीक है.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically we just talked about कि how a contest looks like. But अभी तो हमें contest देना start नहीं करना है. Okay. So basically in contest we need to solve a lot of problems, and in general also we need to solve a lot of problems for practice. So now let's look कि how a problem looks like. ये हम पहले भी डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. मतलब मैं तुम्हें पहले भी बताया था ये चीज़, बट अभी थोड़ा और अच्छे से बताता हूँ. ठीक है. And we will be also solving this problem. So as you can see कि this is contest, today's contest, right? So let's solve first problem of today's contest. Let's see whether we are able to solve this problem or not.
Okay.
ठीक है.
Yeah.
ठीक है. So this is how a problem looks like. कि अब प्रॉब्लम में क्या होता है, सबसे पहले तो टाइटल होता है उसका. Then there is time limit per test. I already told you what does it mean, right? This is the maximum time your code can take. Okay.
Correct.
Similar to time complexity, there is also a space complexity. Space complexity क्या होता है? For example, let's say in your code you are declaring an array of size 100. ठीक है. Or let's say if you are declaring an array of size n, it means your space complexity is order of n. Why? Because you have declared n integers. Are you getting my point?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because this line means कि we have declared or we have created an array of size n. So if I ask you कि how much memory you are using, so you will say order of n.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So similarly, the point is कि here also you are given memory limit per test. It actually means कि the maximum amount of memory your code can allocate. अब इसका क्या मतलब हुआ? So for that we need to understand थोड़ा और deep level पे हमें समझना पड़ेगा. For example, let's say if I am creating an array of size 10 to the power 5. Okay. Now I am allocating 10 to the power 5 integers. Right?
Yeah.
If I ask you how much memory I have used, so for that we need to first understand कि एक integer, how much memory a integer takes, right?
Yes.
So if I declare a integer, how much memory does it take?
4.
4 bytes, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me just confirm. So an integer takes how much bytes? So it is actually 4 bytes. ठीक है. I just told you कि अगर तुम्हें कुछ भी डाउट हो तुम जस्ट डायरेक्टली ऐसे सर्च करके गूगल पे देख सकते हो.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So basically an integer, to allocate an integer we need 4 bytes. So to allocate 10 to the power 5 integers we need 10 to the power 5 into 4 bytes, correct?
Yeah.
And how many MB I am using? So 1 megabyte is having 10 to the power 6 bytes. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm using around this much MB, which is let's say 1 MB. So to allocate an array of 10 to the power 5 size of integers, I need 1 MB size, 1 MB memory. And that's what it is written. You can use at most 256 MB. ठीक है.
Okay.
In general case, this memory limit is actually sufficient enough. So you don't need to worry about this right now. ये
Yeah.
काफ़ी ज़्यादा ही देते हैं. You don't need to worry about it. ठीक है. You won't get memory limit exceeded right now. ठीक है.
Yeah.
So you should not take care about it.
Mhm.
ठीक है. So now this is the problem statement, right? ये problem
Yeah.
statement है. This section is input section and this section is output section. Correct?
Hmm.
Okay. So let's read the problem statement now. So I want you to read this problem statement and
Okay.
think about it for some time. I'm pasting the link in the chat as well so that you can open it.
Okay. 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 Mhm. Okay, I've read the problem statement. Yeah.
Cool. Now please take a look at input and output as well and take a look at these samples to understand the problem. Well, Acha, one thing is this line is new, I think, for you. The first line contains an integer t, the number of test
Yeah,
cases.
I didn't really understand that.
हाँ, it actually means, देखो मैं बताता हूँ. The point is कि test cases क्या होते हैं? Test cases means कि they will be, so basically let's say कि I will the input is A and B. मतलब you need, the problem is कि I'll be giving you A and B and you need to, your code should tell me the sum. Let's say this is the input.
Yeah.
Let's say in some problem this is the output. Now what do we mean by test cases? Test cases means you need to solve this particular problem t times. So I'm giving you t test cases. It means I will be giving you t different inputs, right? For
Hmm.
example, the input will look something like this. Ki let's say I want you to solve this problem 3 times. So I'll say 3 is the number of test cases. Now first solve this problem for 1 2. So the answer will be 3. Then solve this problem for 2 4. The answer will be 6. And then let's say solve this problem for 3 3. This is what the input will look like. Okay, this is the number of test cases, and then each test case means a different set of input, and you need to solve this problem for t times. ठीक है?
Okay.
So for example यहाँ पे देखो, यहाँ पे 4 है. It means they will be giving you 4 inputs, different inputs. As you can see कि the only line of each test case contain one integer, क्योंकि हमें तो problem solve करने के लिए only one single input चाहिए, right?
Yeah.
So basically this is a different problem, this is a separate problem, this is a separate problem, and this is a separate problem.
Oh.
Got the point?
Yeah, yeah. Now I understand. Yeah.
Okay. तो टेक सम टाइम, मतलब थोड़ा खुद से सोचोगे तभी मज़ा आएगा. टेक सम टाइम.
Yeah.
So first, let me read the problem statement. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's understand the problem statement together. So basically, in this problem, ये तो चलो कुछ ऐसे ही है. This is just unnecessary information. So basically, you own a small bus service, and you have just received an order to replace n tires. So basically, we have n
Yeah.
tires, right?
Hmm.
Now, दिक्कत क्या है कि you know that bus fleet owns two types of buses. So there are two types of buses. एक बस है जिसमें 4 टायर्स होते हैं, and there is a different bus जिसमें 6 टायर्स हो सकते हैं. So let's call it B1 and let's call it B2. ठीक है, this type of bus has 4 tires. This type of bus has 6 tires.
Yeah.
Now, basically, the point is you don't know how many buses of which type the bus fleet owner owns. So you wonder how many buses the fleet might have. So you have to determine the minimum and maximum number of buses that can be in the fleet. For example, चलो तो अभी हमने problem statement पढ़ लिया ना. Up to become more clear, let's look at samples. ठीक है. So first of all, let's see the input. So the first line contains test cases. So I told you what is the meaning of test cases. It means we need to
Yeah.
solve this problem t number of times. Okay? And the only line of each test case contains one integer n. It means the number of wheels. And as you can see, the constraint of n, it is up to 10 to the power 18, which is a very huge value, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what do we need in output? In output, we need to print two integers, which is the minimum and maximum number of buses that we can have. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's look at this case. And there is one more line. If there is no suitable number of buses for given n, print the number -1. We'll also discuss the case कि -1 कब हो सकता है. ठीक है?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's first discuss this case, 24 वाला. Let's say if we have 24 tires. And if I tell you कि हमें minimum number of buses चाहिए, let's say minimum bus. So how should we divide these 24 tires? मतलब हमें ये वाले buses use करने चाहिए या हमें ये वाले buses use करने चाहिए?
We should use the ones with 6 tires.
Correct. We should
Yeah.
use the ones with 6 tires to have minimum number of buses, right? Because
Yeah.
in one bus we are using 2 more extra tires. We should use this
Yeah.
Yes.
until we can, right? So I'll say okay, let's
Correct.
So that
let's
would be
create
4.
B2 plus B2 plus B2 plus B2. So it actually means that we can use four B2 buses, and the total number of tires will be 24. है ना?
Yes.
Yeah.
There is no
Yeah.
remainder, so we don't need to worry. क्योंकि कोई remainder ही नहीं बचा
Yeah.
tire, right? It means that we can
Yeah.
have
Correct.
4 buses, and it is the minimum possible buses because we have used B2 only, so minimum ही आएगा, right?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
why x will be 4. Now x is nothing but the minimum number of buses. Now अगर maximum buses चाहिए तो क्या करना पड़ेगा?
We divide
Then
it
you
by
take
4
4
times.
ones.
Correct. We should be maximizing B1 buses. Correct.
Yeah.
B1 जितना हो सके उतना लेना पड़ेगा. So it means I'll say 6 times B1 will become 24. 6 times 4.
Yeah.
So this will be 6. That's why the answer of this test case is 4, 6. 4 space 6.
Yes.
Correct. But ये case काफी
Yeah.
simple था. Why it was simple? Because there was no remainder while dividing
Yeah.
the tires. Let's talk about some different case. Let's say if we have 30 tires, or let's say we have 26 tires.
Yeah.
अभी क्या करेंगे? Let's focus on minimum buses. We want to have minimum buses. अभी I know, right, कि we should first allocate B2, right? We should first
Yeah.
use B2 buses. So B2 का tire size कितना है? 6. So how many B2 buses I can use?
4.
4.
4.
It is nothing but 26 divided by 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which will be 4. So it means that we can use B2. It means we can use 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. ये 4 buses तो हो गए. But we also have a remainder, which is what? 2. 2 tires remaining. What should we do with these 2 tires?
We can't use them anymore. Like,
Yeah, but we have to show a solution, right? In which all the 26
Can't
tires
we-
are used.
Can't we do like 6 times 3, 18, and then 4 times 2, 8?
Correct. We have to do it. Why?
Yeah.
क्योंकि see, the point is कि right now 2 tires are remaining, and there is no bus which uses 2 tires. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
The buses only use 4 tires and 6 tires. तो अभी we cannot actually मतलब इसको हम छोड़ नहीं सकते ना 2 tiers को, because if there is a solution
Yeah.
it should use all the tiers. So what I'll do, I'll say okay, let's focus on this bus. Hey bus, please give me two tiers. So it will say okay, I'll become 4 and take my 2 tiers and add it. So now 4 plus this 4. So we'll get 2 buses of type B1. So basically, if tires is 26, the minimum number of buses which is possible is 5. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5. This is of type
Yeah.
B2, 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 B1, B1. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, this is the case when remainder is 2, right? But what if the remainder is 4? So let's say if we have 28 tires. Let's say if we have 28 tires. उस केस में क्या होगा? We'll again do the same thing. First use
Yeah.
as many B2 as possible. We can use 4 B2, right? 6 plus 6 plus
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
plus 6. Now, what is the remainder?
4.
4.
4.
Which is
What we can do with this 4?
Just
we
one.
can do
B1.
one more bus.
Correct. We can use B1. So it means that's it. Again, the answer is 5.
5.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And so basically, ठीक है, अभी तक थोड़ा थोड़ा समझ आ रहा होगा, right?
Yeah. For
Okay.
sure.
Now, what about this case? मतलब -1 कब आ सकता है as our answer?
So when it's not possible.
When there's no possible way of combining
so
the 6 and 4.
when it can happen?
When like there's no combination of combining like 6 wheels and 4
like
wheels.
when the remainder is odd.
Correct. When the number is odd, actually.
Yeah.
If the number is odd, right? Let's say if n is 7, and we know that the only buses we can add is 6 plus 4. It means even. This is all even, and this is also
Yeah.
even. Their addition will also be even,
Yeah.
right? Even and
Yeah.
even. Their addition will also be even. They cannot become. They cannot make odd numbers. So the point is, we got our first observation. The observation is if n is odd, there is no solution.
Yeah.
Correct?
Correct. Yeah. Yes.
This is our first observation. Now, are there any other cases when n is even? So, if n is even, can we say that there will be always a solution?
Yeah.
Yes.
If n is even, can we always say that there will be a solution?
I mean, it's not guaranteed right now, but I think yes.
So you should give me a proof. देखो, let's see how to think about it. For example, if n is even, ठीक है, and I want a possible solution, तो मैं क्या बोलूँगा कि ठीक है, let's do one thing. Let's use as many 4 tire buses we can use. ठीक है, let's use as many. So मैंने 4 use कर लिया, and then I'll get a remainder, right?
Yes.
Now tell me what can be that remainder? It can be 0, since n is even.
Yeah.
And remainder of n with 4 can be 0. It can be 2. That's it.
Yeah.
Right?
4.
It cannot be 1 and it cannot be 3. Why? Because n is even.
Yeah.
Correct. Now, if it is 0, I don't have any problem क्योंकि मैंने 4 से सारे buses कर दिए cover.
Yeah.
But if it is 2, I still do not have any problem क्योंकि मैं बोलूँगा कि let's add this 2 to this last 4 and it will become 6.
4. Yeah.
It means always there is a possibility if n is even, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Correct?
Yeah.
That's how you should think about it. Now, there is one more base case actually. Base case ये है, if n is even and n is 2, let's say if n is 2 or 0, in that case we cannot have any possibility. Why?
Yeah.
Because all buses starts with at least 4 tires.
Yeah.
So we should also add here if n is less than 4, there is no possibility. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So these are the two, you can say, base cases. This is what we call base case. Base case are some, like ये तो चलो, ये तो एक case है ही, but ये जो चीज़ है कि if n is less than 4, there is no solution. This is a base case क्योंकि you have to handle it separately, है ना? You need to write a condition कि if n is less than 4, there is no solution.
Yes.
This is what we call a base case. So
Correct.
till now we have figured out कि solution कब कब नहीं exist करेगा, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now my problem is कि ठीक है, we have figured out when we should print -1, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In these two conditions we should print -1.
Yeah.
Now the point is, now let's talk about the solution कि if n is even, which is greater than or equal to 4, so n is greater than or equal to 4, otherwise there is no solution, right? We have already discussed it.
Yes.
Now we need to find out the maximum and minimum number. We need to find out the maximum buses and minimum buses, correct?
Yeah.
So if n
Yeah.
is even, let's try to find out the maximum buses first. So x is minimum or maximum? X is minimum. Let's try to find out the minimum buses. Okay. Now let's
Mhm.
take any example. Let's say n is 10,
Yeah.
or
It would
maybe
be n.
maybe let's take a larger size. Let's say 100. If n is 100, how to find out the minimum number of buses?
You would do n
Would we-
divided by 6.
Correct. First, we will do n divided by 6 to use all the 6 buses, 6 tiles
Yeah.
buses. So 100 divided by 6 is how much? 16, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we have
Yeah.
16 buses of type B2. Plus, what is the remainder?
4.
4.
4.
And now what we
Yeah.
can do with this 4?
Just one
You can
B1.
assign one bus.
Correct. We can assign one bus of B1 and then it's the total. So what is the procedure actually, if you look closely? The point is,
So
first
it.
we divided n by 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we looked at the remainder. Remainder is nothing but n modulo 6. This is the modulo operator for remainder,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
divide that by 4.
हाँ, so इतने buses तो हमें लगेंगे for sure.
हाँ.
Now we are talking about this remainder. Now tell me one thing कि ये remainder की क्या क्या possibility हो सकती है? If n is even and if I am taking remainder with 6, it can be 0, right?
Yeah, it can be 0.
It can be 2,
Two,
it can be 4. That's it.
Yeah.
Because remainder cannot
Yes.
be, remainder always is less than equal to this thing, right?
Yeah, like the number. Yeah.
Oh, so that would be like 2 more cases for 2 and 4.
Yeah. So basically अगर 0 आता है तो there is no tension, right? Because we have used all the
Yeah.
six buses. अगर 2 आता है तो क्या
Yeah.
करना पड़ेगा?
Then it would be
It would be
2
one.
plus the last 6, which is 8, and then that divided by 2.
Yeah, basically the point is let's say तुमने यहाँ पे
Yeah.
कुछ 6 buses किए हैं. अब तुम्हारे पास 2 रिमाइंडर बच रहा है, तो I'll say कि जो लास्ट बस है ना, इसमें से 2 ले लो, उसको 4 बनाओ
Yeah.
और इस 2 को ऐड करो और यहाँ पे एक और 4 लगा दो. That's what we did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
So let
Yeah.
me write here कि सबसे पहले तो हमें n by 6 तो लेना ही है. Now if remainder is equal to 2, then what we need to do? Add 1 here. The answer will be n by 6 plus 1, right?
Yeah.
And what if,
Yeah.
है ना? And what if remainder is 4? If remainder
to
is
do
4, then also the same thing, क्योंकि अगर 6 6
n
6
by
6
6
कर दिए हैं और
Yeah.
4 बचा है, तो this is a different bus. So again you need to add 1.
You need to add 1.
So the
Yeah.
point is, if remainder is 2 or if remainder is 4, the answer is n by 6 plus 1. If remainder is 0, the answer is n by 6.
Yeah.
Any doubt here?
No.
So this is the case for minimum buses, right?
Yeah.
Now let's talk about maximum buses. So maximum buses का अब मैं तुम लोग से पूछूंगा कैसे करेंगे, ठीक है? So let's say n is even and it is greater than 4. Now tell me, to find out maximum buses, what should I do?
Okay. N divided by 4.
Correct. N
Yeah,
divided
so
by
that
4
would
तो
be
plus लेंगे.
4.
अब we will look at the
And then
remainder.
The remainders.
So remainder can be 0 and 2.
0 and 2. And then for 2, it would be
Be 2 plus
That would
4
be
is 6.
n divided.
Is
Take
n
any
divided by
example.
4.
Take any example. Let's say n is 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's take example.
So
So
10 divided by 4.
n divided by 4 is 2. So we have used
2.
2 buses of 4 and then 2 is remainder. What should we do?
Left over.
What should we do with
Oh,
this
so
2?
then we just
Then
add.
you would add 2 to the
Yeah,
4.
that's
So
it,
it would be
yeah.
plus 1 more bus.
No. Why
so it
one
would
more
be like
bus?
6 instead.
No. Why one more bus? See, 4 plus 4, 2 buses. 2 is remainder. I'm just
Yeah.
adding this 2 to the last bus. I'm not creating a new bus.
Oh,
So this will be 4
So
plus
it will be
6.
six.
The point is the answer will be n by 4. That's it. If this is
Oh,
the case or
yeah,
this is the case, the
yeah.
answer is n by 4.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Got the point?
2 plus, yeah.
Yes.
So that's the complete solution. right?
Yeah.
So should I quickly implement it? Let's
Yeah,
do
of
it.
course.
Let's do it. Okay. First of all, now let's see. So, are you able to get the feel कि हम problem solve कैसे करते हैं? देखो, सबसे
Yeah,
पहले हमने
yeah.
क्या किया, हमने किसी भी प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने से पहले ना पहले तो उस प्रॉब्लम को समझना पड़ता है अच्छे से, राइट? फर्स्ट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड द
Yeah.
प्रॉब्लम रियली वेल, देन यू नीड टू ड्रॉ सम ऑब्जर्वेशंस. as you can see कि हमने सबसे पहले ये ऑब्जर्वेशन किया कि if n is odd then there is no solution. इट मीन्स कि हमने
Yeah.
ऑड वाले सारे एलिमेंट्स को हटा ही दिया, मतलब वी हैव एक्चुअली रिड्यूस्ड आवर आंसर स्पेस और सर्च स्पेस, राइट? हमने n
Yes.
जितने ऑड है उन सबको तो हटा ही दिया बिकॉज वी नो कि देयर इज नो सॉल्यूशन पॉसिबल. देन हमने थोड़ा और दिमाग लगाया एंड देन वी गॉट टू नो कि इफ n is less than 4 there is also not solution, there is
Yeah.
also no solution. Then we find out कि ठीक है, now this is the reduced space if n is even and n is greater than or equal to 4. Now let's try to think about minimum buses. If we want to allocate
Yeah.
minimum buses, we have to use 6 type वो जो bus है of tier 6 as much as possible, right? We have to use. इसलिए हमने क्या किया कि n by 6 कर दिया एंड देन हमने रिमाइंडर को एनालाइज किया कि अब रिमाइंडर के साथ क्या कर सकता है, करेक्ट?
Yeah. Yeah.
ओके, so let's quickly implement it. तो अभी इम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए हमें क्या करना होगा? सो लेट्स क्रिएट अ फाइल
First, you need to.
av2 bus.cpp. अच्छा, फर्स्ट टेल मी कि तुम लोग के पास ये लोकल में है ना सेटअप?
I'm using Visual Studio Code for
हाँ, दैट्स
my.
ओके, मतलब you are able to compile and run your code, right? That's what I'm
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
using
Yeah.
VS Code as
हाँ,
well.
that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
ठीक है.
So first you would.
So do you want to implement it by yourself? Should I wait? Because this is the solution.
Yeah, we can try that.
ठीक है, तो फिर प्लीज ट्राई, मतलब मे बी राइट नाउ यू कैन ट्राई, मतलब you want.
Okay.
ठीक है, तो प्लीज टेक 2-3 minutes and please, this is the entire solution as you can see. ठीक है,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so for the first step will be to take this thing, मतलब
Yeah.
टेस्ट
Yeah.
केसेस.
Yeah.
तो अभी मैं बताता हूँ इसको लेने
Yeah.
का तरीका क्या होता है, मतलब हम कैसे सोचते हैं. देखो, सबसे पहले आर यू एबल टू सी माय स्क्रीन राइट नाउ?
Yeah.
ये कोड वाला
Yeah.
पार्ट दिख रहा है, राइट?
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Into main, yeah.
तो बेसिकली देखो, फर्स्ट थिंग इज कि फर्स्ट लाइन में टेस्ट केस दिया होता है. तो द पॉइंट इज लेट्स क्रिएट अ वेरिएबल, लेट्स टेक इट एज इनपुट. नाउ वी नीड टू solve a problem t number of times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's run a loop t times and each time I'll call a function solve. Now ये एक्चुअली में एक you can say एक तरीका है जिसको लोग यूज करते हैं. ये एक्चुअली में अच्छा दिखता है because this solve function now will solve my entire problem. So it will solve my entire problem. So that's why I am creating a new function solve. ठीक है, and
Yeah.
now let's create this function. So void solve and that's it. Now here you should start taking your inputs. So basically क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे कि we have taken the test case and we are running a loop t times and each time we are calling this solve function. अब ये solve function जो है ये मेरी problem को solve करने वाला है for a particular n. So in this I need to take n as input as well. ठीक है, and then I need to solve my problem. Got the point?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe let me write the code because वो थोड़ा time ज़्यादा लग जाएगा otherwise. ठीक है?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. True.
तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल देखो, फर्स्ट थिंग मैं बताता हूँ यहाँ पे as n is up to 10 to the power 18, so should we use a int variable? Hey, whoever is typing, अब stop typing. अब यहाँ पे देखो.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
अच्छा ये बताओ कि since n's constraint, अब n का constraint देखो. If n is up to 10 to the power 18, should I use a int data type?
No, probably a long.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Why? Because अब अगर तुम्हें जानना है रेंज क्या होती है इनके, just write here range of int data type.
Yeah.
As you can see, this is the range a int can manage. तो ये कितना है 2 3 3 3 2 into 10 to the power 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the range of integer is 2 into 10 to the power 9, and we want to store a variable which can be up to 10 to the power 18. So we should not use a int data type. ठीक है? That's what
Yeah.
you need to make
Correct.
sure while writing your code. Otherwise, you'll get
Yeah.
wrong answers. So
Yeah.
now let's see range of long data type. So as you can see, range of long is 3 3 3 3 3 3. मतलब a lot. है ना? 1 2
Yeah.
3 4 5 6 9 into 10 to the power 18. So range of long is 9 times 10 to the power 18. It means we can use long. Okay?
Correct.
So the point is, instead of int, I'll be using a long variable here. Okay? Okay. Now let's see मतलब हमारा solution क्या है वो मैंने यहाँ पे लिख रखा है. First
Yeah,
of all,
so-
let's handle the cases when the answer is -1. So if n is odd,
Yeah.
or if n is less than 4, there is no solution. So let's write this condition. So how?
if n mod 2 is not 0.
Correct. If n mod 2 is not 0,
It was not 0.
or n is less than 4,
When
Or it
n
is
less than 4 is return -1.
we should print -1. Now after
Yeah.
printing -1, we should terminate our process, right? Because that's it. We have completed the task.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
let me tell you the importance of the solve function. अब तुम पता है क्या कर सकते हो? If you want to terminate from here, you just need to write directly return. That's it.
Oh, okay.
इससे क्या होगा कि ये return statement से ये solve function यही terminate हो जाएगा. Correct?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the importance of writing a separate solve function, क्योंकि तुम तुरंत terminate कर सकते हो कभी भी. ठीक है?
Okay.
Yes, correct.
Now if this is not the case, तो फिर हमें पता है अब x और y आएंगे. We will get x and y. And how to calculate x and y? So that's the solution. Calculate
Yeah.
x.
Yes, just do
Okay. To calculate x, what we should do? So x should also be what?
Just-
X should also be
It should
long,
be-
right?
Yes, it should be a
Yeah.
long.
Because n by 6 can be मतलब 10 to the power 18 by 6 वो भी long की value है. So long
Yeah,
true.
x and y. Okay.
So if n
So
mod
x
2
will
is
be
0.
n by 6
Yeah.
plus something, right? So first of all, the point is we should also take the remainder. So tell me कि remainder कैसे लेना चाहिए हमें? Remainder int में आ जाएगा, सही रहेगा? Can we take remainder in int?
Int should be, remainder should be.
You can't do long divided. If you do long mod 6,
I don't think so. It will give you some warning. Let's see. मतलब वो compilation warning हो सकता है, but can we store remainder in int?
Yeah.
Because
yes.
x mod 6 का range क्या होगा? 0 to 6, 0 to 5.
Yes.
So we
it
can
would-
store remainder in int, right?
Oh, yeah, correct.
So this is
Let me
actually remainder with 6, or let's call it just remainder because we just need remainder in this case. In this case, the answer
Yeah.
is fixed. n by 4 ही रहेगा.
Yes, correct.
So the point is x is this. Now, if remainder is 2 or 4, we should add 1 as well, right?
Yeah, if it's 2 or
So I should write if remainder is not equal to 0, we should do x plus plus.
X plus
Correct?
plus, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And how to get this y? So y will be just n by
Y.
4,
1.
N by 4.
right? And then we should just print x space y. That's it.
And Y.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Aren't we doing the remainder and n divided by 6 and like all that if n is even, right?
So we have already made sure here na, if n mod 2 is not equal to 0, it
Oh.
means if n is odd,
Yeah.
we have already terminated. वो terminate हो गया वहीं पे -1 print करके.
So we don't have to check again. Okay.
Yeah, that's the importance. If n is let's say 7,
Okay.
तो क्या होगा, यहाँ पे कंडीशन चेक हो गई और हमने
Yeah.
-1 प्रिंट करके वहीं पे रिटर्न कर दिया इस फंक्शन से. इट मीन्स कि
Yeah.
वी
Okay.
हैव सॉल्व दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Got the point? So let's
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's compile it now. We are not getting any warnings, any errors. So let's run on samples. So I copied, I just run it. Are we getting the correct results? No, I guess 5 6. Here we are getting 4 6. Why it is? Why is
4
it
is
so?
minimum.
Remainder is x
You
mod
would
6. Oh, it should be n mod 6, right? Remainder should be.
Oh.
Remainder should not be
no
x mod
n
6.
is
Remainder should be n mod 6 because n is the number of tiles, na?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I have returned. मतलब this is the mistake. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's run it again.
Mhm.
Are we getting correct results now?
Yeah.
We are getting correct
Uh,
results, right?
yes.
Results यहाँ से
Yes.
start हो रहे हैं, देखो. इस चीज़ को compare करो यहाँ पे.
Yes. Yeah, correct.
Correct? So let's submit it. So I
Yeah.
copied it. Now let's go to submit code and let's submit. Okay? It got accepted.
Yeah.
Any doubt in this code? First tell me.
No.
Now from this code
No.
you got the point कि हम जब टेस्ट केसेस होते हैं तो कैसे लिखते हैं, राइट? वी क्रिएट अ सॉल्व फंक्शन, डिफरेंट सॉल्व फंक्शन,
Yes.
एंड देन वी सॉल्व द एंटायर प्रॉब्लम इन इट. ठीक है?
Hmm.
Basically in main function your task is just take input of test cases and you need to solve this particular problem t times. That's why I've run a
Yeah.
loop till t times and
Exactly.
I'm calling solve function. That's it.
Yes.
Correct? कोई doubt इसमें?
Yeah.
No.
No doubts, right? Okay. So now you got the idea. मतलब थोड़ा और idea मिल गया कैसे problem solve करने हैं, right? I already
Yeah.
told you
Yeah.
कि हम problems कैसे solve करते हैं because you have already solved 10 problems, right? On Codeforces. You got
Yeah.
some
Hmm.
idea. ठीक है. So I think I have already discussed about these verdicts, right? ये accepted वगैरह.
Yeah.
But let me tell you थोड़ा clearly बताने दो. उस time तो मैं थोड़ा जल्दी बता दिया था. Basically अंदर
Yeah.
behind the scenes क्या होता है? How they actually judge your solution, right? How CF means Codeforces actually judges your submission. ठीक है? क्या होता है actually कि so you actually submitted a code, right? You wrote a code, you submitted it to CF. Now Codeforces क्या करता है कि for a particular problem they check your code on multiple inputs. So let's say this is input 1, this is input 2, this is input 3 and so on. मतलब यहाँ पे let's say 100 कुछ था, मतलब around 100,000 inputs होते हैं इन लोग के पास. ये लोग 100 inputs पे तुम्हारे कोड को चेक करेंगे. Now the point is कि since Codeforces के पास correct solution है, so they already know what is the correct solutions, correct, or maybe you can say correct output for these inputs. ठीक है? They already know this. Let's say they know correct output 1 for this input, they know correct output 2 for this input, and so on. For every input they know the correct output. ठीक है? Now what they will do, they will take your code. Okay, you have submitted your code to Codeforces, they will take your code. Now they will one by one run your code on these inputs. So let's say on input 1 your code produces a file output 1. This is your output. Okay? Now their task is they will compare these two files word by word, line by line. With their correct output they will compare your file, and let's say if they pass then they will move to the next input, and let's say this also pass, these files are same, then they will run on different input, मतलब input 3, and ऐसे करते करते they will run on all these inputs, and let's say at last if your output matches exactly same with all these files, if all of the files matches correctly, then you will get a accepted verdict. Got the point?
Yeah.
So as you can see, if I click here on my submission और अब मैं थोड़ा सा नीचे जाऊंगा ना, तो ये देखो ये test 2 है, मतलब ये input 2 है actually. फिर देखो ये this
Oh yeah.
is my output, this is my output file, and this is their answer file. दिख रहा है यहाँ पे, देखो आंसर.
Yeah.
And this is test 3. Test 3 means input file 3. ये बहुत बड़ा input था. They will not show you entire input. ये बहुत बड़ा input है. As you can see there are 1000 test cases. ठीक है? तो 1000 different numbers होंगे. they will check मतलब your code with their file and your output file. ऐसे करके काफ़ी सारे test cases होते हैं इन लोग के. In this case, only 6 test cases. Why? Because in each test cases they are passing hundreds or thousands of inputs. So there is no need to have multiple input files. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is how the internal working happens. अब मान लो here the output file doesn't match. So it will say wrong answer on test 3. This is the meaning of this.
Yeah.
Your output is not matching with the correct output on input number 3. Got the point?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you got the verdicts की. So verdicts are accepted.
Yeah.
है ना? Accepted का मतलब हमें पता है. We know what is the meaning of wrong answer. We know what is the meaning of time limit exceeded. We know what is the meaning of runtime errors. ठीक है? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now I think that's a pretty much introduction. Now we should discuss about some concepts. Okay?
Yeah.
So basically I told you, right, we are learning data structures and algorithms so that we can solve the problems efficiently. So these techniques that I am telling you, they will help you to solve some problems efficiently. Okay? So let's talk about prefix arrays.
Yeah.
Do you know, right? You know about basic arrays, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say if I give you a problem. The problem is you are given an array of size n. Okay, this is your array, let's say.
Yeah.
Let me go. Let's say you are given an array of size n. Let's say its size is 0, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right now 9 size array. ठीक है?
Yeah.
Let's create a 10 size array. चलो ठीक है.
Hmm.
So you are having an array of size 10 और इसमें कुछ values भी हैं. Let's say 5 random values हैं, मतलब -1, 0, 4, 0, 2, 8, 3, 10. ऐसे कुछ भी values हैं.
Yeah.
Now let's say if I ask you कि I will be giving you 2 indexes L, R. ठीक है?
Okay.
These are indexes. You know, right? This is the index.
Yeah.
And this is values.
0, 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Index always starts from 0.
Yeah.
Now I'm asking you a question कि I will be giving you 2 indexes L and R where जो L और R है ना वो actually this following this thing. It means कि L and R are valid indexes of array, है ना? They are from 0 to n.
Yeah.
तो इन्हीं के बीच में and L is less than R. It means कि मान लो चलो L यहाँ पे है तो R will be here. मान लो. ठीक है?
Yeah.
Now what I want from you कि मैंने तो तुम्हें L and R दे दिया. Now I want the sum of this segment of array. So I will be giving you L and R and you need to tell me what is the sum of the part of your array. What is the sum of segment, you can say. This is a contiguous segment, right, of your array. एक part ही तो है, continuous part. इस contiguous segment को हम बोलते हैं sub array. Have you heard of sub array before? No.
Not really.
हाँ ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. This is what we call sub array. मतलब अगर if you have any array, right, तो इसका कोई भी part, इसका कोई भी continuous part जो होता है ना, we call it sub array.
Yeah.
ठीक है? अभी याद रखना ये चीज़. Basically the point is मतलब सब array का मतलब है कोई भी continuous section of your array. For example, this section is sub array, right? Because it starts from 3, it ends at 6. This part is a sub array.
Yeah.
But if somebody tells you कि this particular thing, this is not sub array because this 4 is not included, right? It should be continuous. Sub array का definition ही होता है, let me write it. Sub array means contiguous part of array. ठीक है, कोई भी part हो सकता है. And to denote any sub array, you just need L and R. है ना? L and R क्या हो गया? Borders हो गए. Let's say if there is a sub array starting from L, ending at R. So you just need this information. What are the indexes? L and R. And if somebody gives you these indexes, you know कि हाँ, we are talking about this sub array, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So now Now the problem is कि you will be given an array and I'll be asking you कि चलो ठीक है, I'll be giving you L and R and you need to tell me what is the sum of sub array which starts from L and at R. For example, अगर मैं तुमसे पूछता हूँ कि what is the answer for this query for 4,8. 4,8 means sub-array starting from 4 ending at 8. It means I'm talking about this much part of your array, which is your sub-array. And what is the sum of this? It is 4 plus 0 plus 2 plus 8 plus 3, which is how much? 17, I guess, right?
17.
So for this, the answer should be 17. Got the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now tell me, how we will be solving this problem?
So
if
One by
so
one.
yeah, so first we would create integer variables for L and R,
Hmm.
and then we would take those in from the user.
No, don't tell me
And
these details. Just tell me directly. मतलब हम करेंगे क्या? पूरा कोड नहीं
so
लिखना
you
है.
would so you would just use a for loop to iterate through the array, right?
Mm-hmm. So for loop में
and then
we should start from the
Like
0.
your starting value.
we should start from 0 और L. कहाँ से start करना चाहिए?
L.
Oh, L.
L, correct.
L.
The for loop
Yeah.
will
So
start from L and it will go till
The
R.
end
R.
values are.
And every time I should just add the values to a
Okay.
different variable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we
Yeah.
should do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. So let me quickly write the code. मतलब वो तो बस एक line ही लिखना पड़ेगा. So please quickly
Yeah.
let me quickly write the code. Basically, I'm talking about prefix arrays right now. So
Yeah.
let's say कि तुम्हारे पास एक array given है. तो this is the procedure to take an array. First you take the size, then you create an array. So you can also create an array. You can also create a vector. So you know about vectors as well, right?
Yeah.
I told you ना कि you should watch a video on STL. उसमें vectors के बारे में बताया
Yeah.
होगा if you remember.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Right? So you can also create an array as well. मतलब अभी confuse होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Let's create an array as well. And then you need to take this input from user. But right now, let's not take input from user. मैं ऐसे ही बना देता हूँ. या फिर चलो input ले लेते हैं. चलो user से ले लेते हैं. ठीक है? Now you are given
Yeah.
L and R. वो भी तुमने चलो input ले लिया user से. Now you need to tell me what is the sum from L to R. है ना? This is the question. Very easy question. तो अभी हम क्या करेंगे इसके लिए? You only told me ना? For loop
Oh
we
yeah,
will be using.
For loop that starts from L.
First of all, we'll create a sum variable, and then we'll run a loop that starts from L, ends at
and then goes to
R, and we just need to add
add it
array
to
elements to the sum, and we should print this, correct?
Yeah.
Very simple, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the case when somebody is asking you a single query. मतलब इसको एक query बोल सकते हैं. Query means a question.
Yeah.
But let's say similar to test cases, let's say if somebody is asking you multiple queries पूछ रहे हैं, मतलब on this same array I'm asking you multiple queries. Let's say at first I'm asking you L1 R1 के लिए आंसर क्या होगा, then L2 R2 के लिए आंसर क्या होगा, ऐसे करते करते I'm asking you few queries. So basically I'm asking you few queries. So now how to solve this problem?
So you would use multiple for loops to go through all of the queries?
Correct. One possible case, मतलब one possible solution can be कि okay, so first of all let's see कि हमारा कोड कैसे चेंज होगा multiple queries के लिए. So the point is we will after, so we won't be taking this right now. अभी हम यहाँ पे Q ले रहे होंगे, right?
Yeah.
It means number of queries.
So you have a for loop that goes through Q and then a function like solve.
Correct. We will be having a for loop. There is no need to create function right now. अभी के लिए तो हम ऐसे solve कर सकते हैं.
Yeah.
Now for every query I'm taking L and R, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I just need to do the same process कि start from L, go till
Exactly.
R and do this.
Sum plus equals, yeah.
And then just print this sum, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But now tell me one thing कि let's say in the problem array size is up to 10 to the power 5, ठीक है?
Yeah.
Array size is up to 10 to the power 5 and the number of queries that I'm asking can be also up to 10 to the power 5. ठीक है, ठीक है.
हाँ.
Okay.
Now if I'm using
Yeah.
this code or if I'm using this solution, what is my time complexity?
So that will
Oh,
be Q times R. It will be O of n
two.
cubed.
It will be
O of n cubed.
correct. Because देखो,
Yeah.
now to find out time complexity, first I will ask you कि so basically हाँ, ये जो अभी हमने solution discuss किया ना, this is what we call brute force. Brute force का मतलब ये होता है it is the simplest solution that you can come up. ठीक है, this is what we
Yeah.
call brute force solution. Brute force solution का मतलब है कि जो तुम्हें बोला गया है तुम वही करो, दिमाग मत लगाओ कुछ भी. ठीक है, जैसे अभी हमने कुछ
Yeah.
भी दिमाग नहीं लगाया ना, we just use a loop, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So this is what a brute force solution is. So now
Okay.
if we analyze the time complexity of brute force solution, so to answer each query, how much time I need to answer a single query? I need to run a loop from L to R. So in worst case,
Yeah.
Mhm.
while discussing time complexity, we always talk about worst case. ठीक है,
Okay. Yeah.
तो वर्स्ट केस में क्या हो सकता है कि कोई तुमसे पूरे एरे का सम मांग रहा होगा, राइट, वर्स्ट केस में, and you need to run a loop from 0 to n minus 1. It means you need
Yeah.
to do n steps, right, in worst case for a
Yeah.
single
Exactly.
query. So for a single query,
Yeah.
I need order of n time, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
for q queries, how much time I need?
Order of Q.
O of Q.
Order of q times n, right?
Yeah.
Because for single query I
Yeah,
need n time, and so to perform multiple queries I need order of q times n.
Q times n.
This is my time complexity, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now in your question, let's say if I tell you कि n is 10 to the power 5, q is up to 10 to the power 5, तो ये कितना हो गया? 10 to the power 5,
10 to the power 5 times 10 to
10 to
the
the
power
power
5.
5. This is how much? 10 to the
Yeah.
power 10.
Power
10
10.
to the power
Yeah.
10.
And we know okay, in 1 second how many operations we can do?
10 to the 8.
10 to the
Correct,
power.
around 10 to the power 8. So if to solve this problem, I will need 100 seconds, right? क्योंकि 10 to the power 10
Yes.
operations
Yeah.
I'm doing, and that's not good,
Yeah. Exactly.
है ना?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not good. Yeah.
That's not good.
We have to make it more efficient.
We have to make it more efficient, and that's where we will be using this thing. ठीक है, अब देखते हैं कैसे.
Okay.
अब देखते हैं कैसे. First of all, tell me कि brute force solution clear है कि नहीं?
हाँ,
हाँ.
वो clear है.
brute force solution clear है, right? That's how,
हाँ.
मतलब अब मैं तुम्हें ऐसा बताता हूँ कि किसी भी प्रॉब्लम को जब हम सॉल्व करते हैं ना, तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू शुड थिंक ऑफ अ ब्रूट फोर्स सॉल्यूशन. ब्रूट
Yeah.
फोर्स में तो कुछ नहीं करना है, दिमाग नहीं लगाना है ज़्यादा, एफिशिएंसी बनाना ही नहीं है. जो हमें बोला गया है वी जस्ट नीड टू इम्प्लीमेंट दैट. एज यू कैन सी कि मैंने यहाँ पे कुछ भी दिमाग नहीं लगाया, मैंने सारे क्वेरीज के लिए जस्ट लूप रन कर दिया, राइट?
हाँ.
And that's it. So this is the brute force solution. First you have to come up with a brute force solution, and then we will try to optimize this. समझ आ रही है बात?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's take a 1 minute break because I need to drink some water. So meanwhile, just
Yeah.
look at this code. ऐसे थोड़ा सा देखते रहो उस code को, ठीक है?
Yeah.
I'll be
Okay.
back in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about मतलब कि how we can optimize this. So brute force is clear, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So now let's look at a particular query. So basically we have an array.
Yeah.
यहाँ पे मतलब कुछ values हैं, let's go on ऐसे कुछ. And we want to know for a single query if there is L comma R, if this is L, this is R, we want to know this sum, correct?
Yes.
Now let's say if I tell you कि by some magic, okay, by having you have some magic in your hand, and by some magic you know all the prefix sum. So do you know the meaning of prefix? Prefix का मतलब क्या होता है कि something that starts from beginning, right? मतलब
Oh, okay, yeah.
for example prefix का क्या मतलब हुआ कि prefix is a sub array of this array whose starting point is 0. For example, this much part is a prefix, ठीक है? This much part is a prefix, this much part is a prefix. समझ आ रही बात?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
basically, let's say if I tell you कि by some magic you know all the prefix sums. It means, let's say this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. By some magic you know all the prefix sums. It means कि this is your prefix array. This is also 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Prefix of 0 का मतलब है, or maybe for a particular I, prefix of I का मतलब है what is the sum of prefix starting from 0 till ith ending. Got the point?
Yeah.
For example, if I tell you कि what will be the answer of prefix of 4? Prefix of 4 का मतलब होगा कि what is the sum of this entire prefix, right? Starting from
Yeah.
0 ending at fourth index, not value. ठीक है, यहाँ पे तो coincidentally दोनों same है, but we are talking about index.
Yeah.
तो prefix of 4 का आंसर क्या होगा?
7 plus 10.
5 plus 2 plus 4. This is what? हाँ, 10. Correct. So आ गया समझ में? Prefix. Let's say by some magic you have this prefix array with you. ठीक है?
Okay.
So let's fill this prefix array right now. ये तो कुछ magic से आया है, अभी ये भूल जाओ कि ये कैसे बनाएंगे. Right now just assume कि you
Okay.
already have this. ठीक है?
Yeah.
तो prefix of 0 क्या होगा?
5.
Prefix of 1?
2.
7.
No,
7.
7. Prefix of 1 means this entire prefix.
Yeah.
ठीक है? Then
7.
7. 6.
6. 10.
10. 13.
13.
13. 14.
15, 15, 16 I guess, है ना?
15, 15, and then 16.
Yeah. 15. 15.
So let's say we already know this prefix array. It actually means कि अगर हमारे पास ये prefix array है, it actually means कि at any point if I ask you कि what is the sum of this prefix, you can tell me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's come to our main problem, which is knowing the sum of L to R. Let's say this is L, this is R, and I want to know the sum of this sub array, right? अगर तुम अब ध्यान से देखोगे, if you look very closely, this sub array actually is, let's talk about this prefix. ठीक है?
Okay.
ये prefix 1 है मान लो.
Hmm.
And let's talk about this prefix. This is P2. Can I say?
Yeah.
हाँ, अब इस पार्ट को ध्यान से देखो थोड़ा सा, इस पार्ट को. Can I say
Yeah.
कि P2, which is this much part, right?
Hmm.
Plus sum of sub array from L to R, which is this much part,
Yeah.
right? Is actually equal to P1.
Yeah.
Can I say
Yeah.
this? Right?
Yeah.
And P1 is how much?
Almost.
P1 का क्या मतलब है? It is actually PR. If it is R, right? It will be PR. मतलब prefix of R ही तो है वो.
Wait.
हाँ.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm talking about this R index, so prefix of R will store this information of this prefix, right?
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
And what about this index? अगर ये L है तो इसके just left वाला क्या होगा? L minus 1.
P of L minus
Yeah.
So this guy is nothing but prefix of L minus 1. So
Yeah.
if I just manipulate this equation, ये sum of, if I just send him here,
R
it will become
minus
prefix of R minus prefix of L minus
L
1.
minus 1. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
इससे हमें क्या पता चला? From this we got to know to get the sum of any subarray, right? We just need to have this prefix of R and we just need to subtract prefix of L minus 1 from it. क्योंकि एक थोड़ा intuitively इसको ऐसे समझ सकते हैं ना कि जैसे अगर ये हमारे पास array है, ठीक है, and if this is L, let's say if this guy is L, if this guy is R, and we want to know this red part, correct? We want to know this red part. अब तुम ऐसे देखो कि the same array हमारे पास यहाँ पे है और यही same array हमारे पास यहाँ पे भी है. अब let's talk about this. मतलब ये पूरा पार्ट क्या है, यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक का ये जो पूरा पार्ट है ये क्या है? This is prefix of r. Prefix sum till
Yeah.
r, right? And if this guy is l minus 1,
Hmm.
तो यहाँ से लेके ये वाला जो पार्ट है ये क्या है? Prefix of l minus 1.
Prefix of L minus 1.
Yeah.
And it actually means if I add prefix of l minus 1, which is this part, yellow part, with this red part, it will become this green part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've written. कि prefix of l minus 1
Yes. Yeah.
plus sum. So from there you will get this equation. तो ये equation समझने में कोई दिक्कत है?
No. Understood.
The point is to get the sum of any subarray, you just need prefix of r minus prefix of l minus 1, correct?
Yeah.
And I already told you कि by some magic you have this prefix array. By some
Yeah,
magic.
yeah.
अभी हम देखेंगे कि वो magic क्या है. But let's say by some magic I already have this prefix array. So can I know these values very fast? The answer is yes, because I already have prefix array. So prefix of r तो तुरंत मुझे मिल जाएगा, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now tell me if I already know this prefix array, what is the time I'm taking to answer a single query? So basically to answer a single query, I just need to subtract these two values. So subtraction में कितना time लगता है? Constant.
Yeah.
So it is order of 1,
Constant. Yeah, so subtraction. Yeah.
right? I'm just subtracting two values that is already available to me. So subtraction में तो order of 1 time लगेगा, right?
Yeah.
So it actually means कि to answer q queries, how much time I need? Order of q.
Oh.
Need O of Q.
Because for each query I just need constant time. So q queries को
Correct.
process करने में I just need order of q time. So are you able to see the progress?
Yes.
Order of
yeah.
q into n से हम order of q पे पहुंच गए.
Yeah.
But here now अभी तो मैंने तुम लोग से बोल दिया था कि you have some magic.
Yeah.
But वो magic भी हमें पता होना चाहिए, right?
Yeah.
Because magic is nothing. That's just an illusion.
Yeah.
अभी the point is now our problem reduced कि अब हमें तो ये पता लगाना है कि how to calculate prefix array, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Because if we know prefix array beforehand, like before answering any query, first our task is to calculate the prefix sum array, and then we will start answering the queries. Because अब अगर हमें lnr query में दिया हुआ है तो हमें कुछ नहीं करना है, हमें तो ये चीज़ लगानी है बस. हमें prefix of r में से prefix of l minus 1 को subtract कर देना है, right? So the point is how to calculate this prefix array. अब थोड़ा सा आगे बढ़ते हैं. Actually तुम लोगों ने अभी मेरी हेल्प की थी prefix array कैलकुलेट करने में, right?
Yeah.
तो अभी तुम लोग को पता चलेगा कि कैसे करते हैं. देखो,
Okay.
this is the array, and let's say I want to create a prefix array. ठीक है?
Yeah.
Now this is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. ठीक है?
Yeah.
Now do I know the value of prefix of 0?
Yeah.
Very वो तो काफी वो simple है, right? It will be the same
Yeah.
value.
she's right.
Now what will be the value of prefix of 1?
The prefix of 0 plus the element of 1.
Very good. Prefix of 1 will be, देखो prefix of 1 क्या है? Prefix of 1 ये पूरा पार्ट है
हाँ.
और prefix of 0 ये पूरा पार्ट है. अगर मुझे ये वाला पार्ट की information already available है तो why will I should use it, right? तो मैं बोलूँगा कि prefix of 1 is nothing but prefix of 0 plus
element of 1.
array at 1, right?
1. Yeah.
So I'll
Correct,
say
correct.
this prefix value is nothing but 2 plus 5, which is 7,
Oh, wait. I think I understand now.
correct? अभी देखो,
Yeah.
अब देखो ध्यान से. अब मुझे ये वाला prefix चाहिए पूरा, but I already have information of this guy. ये रही.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to get
So
the
there is
information of
prefix.
total, I just need to add this value to this, right?
Yeah.
Which is nothing but
correct,
minus 1
yeah.
plus 7,
Plus the prefix of.
correct? Minus
Yeah,
1 plus 7
yes.
कितना हुआ? 6.
6.
And I just need to add 6 and 0 to get this value, 6 and 1 to get this value, 7 and 2 to get this value, right? आ रहा है समझ में? The point is prefix
Yeah.
of I is nothing but prefix of I minus 1 plus array at
Array
I.
Why?
ये समझने में कोई दिक्कत है?
No.
No.
नहीं.
It actually means कि अगर हमारे पास prefix of I minus 1 है तो we can easily calculate prefix of I, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
And the base case we also know कि prefix of 0 तो हमें पता ही है. Prefix of 0
Yeah.
क्या है? Array of 0 ही तो है.
Array of
It's an
0.
array of
So can we now calculate all the prefixes? The answer is yes. क्योंकि अब देखो
Yeah.
Yeah.
prefix of 1 निकालने के लिए तुम्हें किस चीज़ की इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए थी? prefix of 0 की,
हाँ
Yeah.
वो तो है.
and you already have this क्योंकि ये तो तुम्हें पता ही है ना.
Yeah.
तो तुम prefix of
हाँ.
1 निकाल लोगे. अब
हम्म.
prefix of 1 निकल गया तो prefix of 2 भी निकल जाएगा, then
हाँ.
prefix of 3 भी निकल जाएगा, then prefix of 4 भी निकल जाएगा. It means we just need to run a single loop, right, for I is equal to 1
Yeah.
till n. और हमें ऑलरेडी पता है कि prefix of 0 क्या होता है? Array of 0 होता है. और to calculate prefix of I we just need to use this formula.
Yeah.
Prefix of I is nothing but prefix of I minus 1 plus array of I. Got the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what we are doing. We are creating a prefix sum array. And ये जो process है ना, इसको बोला जाता है pre-computation. Pre-computation means कि some task you are doing to make your life easier.
Yeah.
है ना? हम pre-computation कर रहे हैं थोड़ा सा ना यहाँ पे. ये भी extra work है, but
हाँ.
this is how much? Order of n.
Yeah.
So basically this is order of n, ठीक है? And then independently, मतलब after completing this, I am doing order of q. So
Yeah.
total time complexity will become order of n plus q,
Yeah.
which is still linear. ये भी तो linear ही है.
Yeah.
right?
it is
First,
linear, yeah.
Our complexity was order of nq, and then we optimize it to order of n plus q. Are you able to see the difference? अगर
Yeah.
यहाँ पे ये दोनों 10 to the power 5 होते, so we are getting 10 to the power 10, but right now we are just getting 10 to the power 5 plus 10 to the power 5, which is 2 into 10 to
Yeah.
the power 5. तो यहाँ पे देखो कितना
Yeah.
difference आ रहा है,
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
right? So this order of n we are getting because of pre-computation.
Yeah.
So you got the meaning of pre-computation, right? कि
Yeah.
कुछ चीज़ें जो हम करते हैं to make our life easier in future. So there are some things that we need to do. It's not only in this problem, in a lot of problems in future as well. You will be doing some kind of pre-computation to make your life easier. Pre-computation से हम क्या करते हैं कि actually में कुछ array या कुछ ऐसा कुछ बनाते हैं so that it will help me in future in answering queries.
Yeah.
Got the point?
Yes.
So basically our first task will be to create this prefix sum array, right?
Yeah.
Prefix sum array बनाने के लिए we know कि prefix of 0 is array of 0, and then to calculate prefix of I we can use this. Prefix of I is nothing
Yeah.
but prefix of I minus 1 plus array of I.
Yeah.
After we have calculated the prefix sum array, to answer each query is very simple, right? What we just
Okay.
need to do to calculate sum of L to R, we just need to do this. The prefix of R minus prefix of L minus 1. That's it.
Yeah.
Got the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So should I just quickly implement this now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So after this class na, your task is to watch this recording again. I'll upload this recording on the drive. इसको इस रिकॉर्डिंग को 1.5x पे देख लेना, कोई नहीं, या 2x पे भी देख सकते हो. उसके बाद
Yeah.
खुद से you need to implement all these things, ठीक है, once.
Yes.
Okay, so let's quickly implement it. So are you able to see the difference? मतलब ये समझ में आ गया ना, मतलब ये
हाँ,
optimization.
ये हाँ.
This is what brute force. क्या था ये?
Brute force. Brute force.
What is the meaning of brute force?
That means you don't need to apply anything. Like just
हाँ,
just
मतलब
implement what.
that's the
Yeah.
simplest solution that you can think of, right?
Yeah.
This is the simplest solution, and this is the
Hmm.
optimized version. So we use some
Yeah.
techniques, right? So we use prefix arrays to optimize this, and that's how you will be using your data structures and algorithm to go from brute force to optimized version. Got the point?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, cool. So let's quickly implement.
Also, where is the Google Drive link?
Google Drive link I have already updated in the description, job description.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, so let's quickly implement it now, है ना?
Yeah.
So basically we got an array. अभी क्या चीज़ है कि we need to take the input for sure, and we need to take the input for number of queries as well, है ना? Now for every queries we are given L and R. So to answer a query, what we should do? मतलब let's assume, अभी के लिए assume कर लो कि हमारे पास prefix array है, हम बनाएंगे उसको ऊपर, don't worry. But to answer a query from L to R, we just need to write this, right?
Yeah.
The answer is prefix of R minus prefix of L minus 1, correct?
Yeah.
We just need to print this answer, right? Abhi
Yeah.
the point is we need to create this prefix arrays beforehand, है ना, before answering any query, and that's what pre-computation means. Pre-computation का मतलब ही वही होता है. we need to do some
Yeah.
pre-computation, and pre-computation means to build a prefix array, right?
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
prefix array कैसे बनाना है? So for that I already discussed कि कैसे बनता है prefix array. यहाँ पे देखो थोड़ा सा, right?
Yeah.
So prefix array का size भी same ही होगा array के size से, right?
हाँ.
Yeah.
Now we know कि prefix of 0 is actually equal to array of 0.
हाँ.
So prefix
Yeah.
of 0 is array of 0. And then to
Okay.
calculate all other prefix indexes, we just need to run a loop. And we know prefix of I is
Yeah.
prefix of I minus 1 plus array of I. Got the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now since we have all the prefixes, we can use this, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, but there is still a problem or a bug, a small bug in this code. So I want you guys to figure it out. मतलब कुछ bug है इस code में अभी भी, थोड़ा ध्यान से देखो.
Okay.
अच्छा, just focus on this line. Do you think there is a bug? Considering कि L and R के जो values हैं वो ये हो सकते हैं, मतलब the range of L and R are this. Let me write it. Range of L R are this. 0 say this is the range, or they
Yeah.
can be same as well. मतलब L and R can be same. If L and R are same, it means we are talking about a single element subarray. For example, देखो अगर 0 1 2 3 4 5 है, and if L is 3, R is also 3, it means we are talking about this subarray, right? Single element. So that's why they can be equal as well. So do you think कि यहाँ पे कोई bug है?
It's a you say 0 less than or equal to
Yeah.
R. So you're saying L can be 0.
Correct.
But how is that possible? Because 0 minus 1 is negative 1. We can't have that.
Correct. L can be 0, but we need to make sure
right.
that we don't directly write this, है ना?
Yeah.
So now let's
Yeah.
consider the case when L is 0. When L is 0, we are talking about which subarray?
It's
L
just
is
the element 0.
the element.
No, if L is 0, it means our the subarray starting point is this,
Element at index 0.
and let's say R is this. It means we are talking about a prefix, right? Isn't it? क्योंकि prefix का भी तो starting point
Yeah.
0 होता है.
Yeah, yeah.
And what should be the answer of this case? It should be just prefix of R. That's it. No need to
Just prefix
subtract
of R,
anything,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, you don't.
So that's what we need to write here. So देखो
It
ऐसे इसको ऐसे handle कर सकते हैं. The answer is this, and we will be decrementing answer by prefix of L minus 1 only when L is not equal to 0. Got the point? If L is 0, there is no need to decrement anything. Because if L is 0, it means we are talking about a prefix. है ना? If L is 0, it means the subarray is nothing but a prefix. और इसका answer prefix of R ही होगा. So there is no need to decrement L minus 1 from it. And obviously L is 0, तो ये minus 1 हो जाएगा, and that will be out of bounds. है ना? That will throw runtime error. That might throw runtime error, might not throw runtime error in your machine, but you should not do these things. ठीक है? क्योंकि
Exactly.
मैंने मतलब in previous session also I told you ना कि वो memory location पे depend करता है. अगर memory है वहाँ पे तो वो नहीं फेंकता है runtime error. Otherwise it will throw runtime error. ठीक है? So you need to make sure कि you don't write code which access array elements out of bounds. ठीक है? So this is what you can say condition. You need to make sure this condition. If L is not equal to 0, only in this case you should subtract something. Got the point?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what will be the time complexity of this code?
O of
O
Q.
of Q plus O of.
O of Q plus O of N.
This particular code is order of Q, right?
Oh yeah, just O of Q, yeah.
Because we are just doing input, we are just taking input and we are just doing addition subtraction. So ये सब चीजें तो
Yeah.
order of 1 time के होते हैं. So since we are doing Q times, that's why order of Q. और ये particular जो loop है वो order of N है, right?
Yeah.
So this pre-computation is order of N, and this part is order of Q. So since they are not nested, so they will be add. मतलब we should
Yes.
add it, right? They will be added. So that's why order of Q plus order of N. That's it. Got the point?
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically using prefix arrays. Okay. So do you need some break? मतलब थोड़ा ज़्यादा थोड़ा ब्रेक
No,
चाहिए
no,
क्या
no.
कि एवरीथिंग इज ओके?
Everything's okay.
Yeah.
ओके, तो बेसिकली हमने प्रीफिक्स एरेज से क्या सीखा कि इफ इन एन array if we need information about a sub array very fast we can apply prefix arrays concept.
Yeah.
But right now we
Yeah.
only talked about sum, right?
Yes.
Can we do it for other functions as well? If I ask you I want the multiplication or the product of this sub array, can we also use prefix arrays in that case? देखो मेन पॉइंट क्या है, एसेंस ऑफ प्रीफिक्स एरे क्या है, इफ यू वांट द इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट दिस सब एरे, ठीक है, and if you have information already about this prefix and if you also have information about this prefix, so basically to get the information of this subarray what you need to do is you just need to subtract the contribution of blue part from yellow part, right? Because this
Yeah.
green
Yeah,
part
correct.
is nothing but yellow part, this big yellow part minus blue part.
Yeah.
If you are able to remove the contribution, हाँ यहाँ पे मैं लिख देता हूँ removing contribution. If you are able to remove contribution of this blue part from this prefix, then you will be left with the subarray, right? That's what
Yeah.
the essence of prefix arrays is. कि अगर if you want to know the information of this part, what do you need to do? अगर let's say if you already have information of this entire prefix, you just need to subtract this part somehow. मतलब ये वाला part किसी तरह तुम्हें इस prefix से हटाना है, and you will be left with the subarray, right?
Yeah.
So you need to focus on removing contribution part. So now tell me, can we answer queries of product as well? अभी हमने sum वाली किए थे. Can we answer queries for product as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we know
We
product,
need to find a pattern first, right?
pattern, what does it mean?
What?
No, like if is it going to be like removing the contribution just like the sum was?
So in case of sum, you can directly remove the contribution by subtraction.
Yeah. Yeah.
In case of multiplication, so let's say the values are this कि चलो यहाँ पे 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 है, and you want the product of this, ठीक है,
Yeah.
which is 4 into 5 into 6, correct? Let's say
Yeah.
you know this prefix. So prefix, now tell me, we will be calculating prefix sum or prefix multiplication? Since we are talking about multiplication, so my prefix arrays will also contain multiplication, right?
Multiplication.
तो ये prefix का
Yeah.
मतलब क्या हुआ, ये orange वाले येलो वाले का 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6, correct?
Yeah. So
And this blue वाले का मतलब क्या हुआ, 1 into 2 into 3.
2 to 3.
So now
Yeah.
I need this much information, so I need to remove the contribution of this part from this part, and since this is multiplication, I should divide it, right?
Divide.
So
Yeah.
I'll say कि this product of L comma R will be nothing but prefix of R divided by
Divide prefix
prefix of L minus 1.
L minus 1.
Prefix of R क्या हो जाएगा, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6, and ये हो जाएगा 1 into 2 into 3, and
1
they
to 2
will
into
cancel
3.
out. So ये this is the point कि you are removing the contribution, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you will be
Yeah.
left with 4 into 5 into 6.
Hmm.
But the condition here is कि you can only do this when no one is equal to 0. क्योंकि अगर कोई 0 हो गया ना तो फिर थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ हो जाएगा, because this
Yeah.
prefix of L minus 1 can
हाँ.
become 0, और फिर मतलब तुम कर नहीं पाओगे solve. You can only solve
Correct.
this problem using prefix arrays when provided कि no element is equal to 0, ठीक है? Because
Okay.
let's say अगर ये 0 हो जाता, let's say, तो फिर prefix ये blue part क्या होता, 0 होता,
0.
because
Yeah.
multiplication of this part is 0 and this yellow part will also be 0, right? अब तुम you are left with 0 divided by 0, तो कुछ कर नहीं सकते,
Yeah.
correct?
हाँ.
तो ये तभी हम solve कर पाएंगे जब when it is given in the problem कि no element is equal to 0. Got the point?
हाँ.
Yeah.
Understanding
For
the
multiplication.
for multiplication, correct. Understanding the essence of prefix arrays is important कि we are able to remove the contribution of smaller prefix from larger prefix, and that's why
Yeah.
we are able to get the value of subarray. समझ गए? Okay, cool. Now let me ask you some different problems on prefix array, ठीक है?
Okay.
So this is actually a very famous interview problem. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
So let's say you are given an array, ठीक है? इसमें कुछ values हैं, they can be negative, positive, कुछ भी हो सकता है. 5 0 6 2 ऐसा करते हैं, ठीक है. You are having an array of n elements, so let's say 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. दो और elements जोड़ देते हैं, 1 0.
Hmm.
I think
Yeah.
somebody is joining the meet. Again, Arini का कुछ problem, internet issue क्या?
Yeah.
Okay, Arini, are you here now?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that again. Yeah.
Okay, no worries. So I was discussing a new problem now, ठीक है?
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
actually a famous interview problem as well. So let's
Okay.
say you are given an array of size 10. मतलब कुछ भी
Yeah.
हो सकता है, size n का array.
Huh.
Now I'll be giving you an integer k, ठीक है?
Hmm.
Let's say right now k is 4. It means
Okay.
this k means you can take out 4 elements from the array, ठीक है?
Okay.
But the condition is कि you can only take an element in one move. You can only take an element from start or from end. For example,
Hmm.
let's say I want to take 4 elements, ठीक है?
Yeah.
तो अब in first iteration, when I will be making my first move, I can take 5 or I can take 1. Let's say I decided to take 5. So now this 5 will be removed from the array and I have taken this, ठीक है? तो taken में मैं 5 को लिख दे रहा हूँ. Now again at second iteration I have two choices, start or end. I can take -1 or I can take 1, correct?
Yes.
So let's say I decided to take 1, let's say. So now I have taken 1. Now again I have two choices, -1 or 2. Let's say I have taken 2. And again I have two choices, 6 or -1. Let's say I have taken 6. So I have taken 4 elements, right? 1 2 3 4.
Yeah.
Because k is 4, so I am allowed to take 4 elements. And the point
Yeah.
is at each iteration you can take an element either from the beginning or from the end, okay?
Yeah.
And you need to tell me what is the maximum sum of these elements. What is the maximum possible sum of these elements? The point is, what is the maximum amount you can take out from the array, provided you need to take out exactly k elements, and the condition is you can take an element from either beginning or from end. Got the point?
Wait, what's the question? What is the maximum?
The question is कि ये array है ना,
Huh.
and you are also given k. The point
Yeah,
is you need to take k elements from this array, but the condition
yeah.
is कि at each iteration you can only take an element from the beginning or from the end of the array, ठीक है?
Yeah.
And
So
at last you need to tell me कि when you have taken 4 elements, what is the maximum sum possible of these 4 elements?
maximum sum.
Because there can be multiple possibilities ना. Let's say किसी ने ये 4 elements उठाए. Let's say किसी ने first he took out 5, then he took out -1, then he took out 0, and then he took out 3, right? So person A ने 5 plus -1 plus 0 plus 3 ये लोग उठाए. Let's say B है. B ऐसा भी तो कर सकता था ना. B क्या कर सकता था कि उसने 5 उठाया, -1 उठाया और यहाँ से भी 2 लोग उठाए, right? तो ऐसे करते करते there can be different possibilities of taking out elements. You
Yeah.
need to tell me
Yeah.
कि what is the best choice, what is the possibility that gives me maximum sum.
Oh. Okay.
Got the point?
Yeah.
This is actually a very famous interview problem as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you will be given an array of size n and you will be given k. So the point is, अब तुम्हें पता ही है ना कि तुम शुरुआत से ले सकते हो, मतलब you can take elements from beginning or from end, and you need to tell me कि what is the maximum sum possible for these elements that you are taking out. Okay, so take some
Okay.
moment. मतलब do you have copy and pen with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So please take some time and try to think of some solution, or I'm at least assuming a brute force solution from you. Yeah, brute force तो मतलब बता ही दो कैसे करेंगे, मतलब एकदम simplest कैसे कर सकते हैं हम. उसके अलावा भी हम like we will be discussing. ठीक है, please take some time to think about this problem.
Okay.
Is the problem clear to both of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any idea?
So what I was thinking is that we could find, this is kind of not efficient, but we could find like all the subarrays and do the sums of all of them and then compare them.
Correct. मतलब all the sub arrays मतलब so basically how you are getting sub arrays here? First tell me that.
So what I was thinking is that we could do like, so the first element is 5. So we start from 5, like you start from 5 and you do the first 4.
Yeah. अच्छा, you are saying
Like,
कि first possibility is just take first four, right?
yeah,
Okay. Correct, correct. Go on.
or and then the last 4.
Okay. Second possibility is last four. Okay. Are there any other
Yeah.
possibilities?
We can.
And
Uh,
and then we can do like first 2 and last 2, or like
the first
Good,
one
good,
and like
good.
the
First
last
two.
3,
Correct, correct. First one, last three. Very good.
and like first 3, last 1.
Correct, correct, correct. You got the point, I guess. हाँ. अच्छा, first
yeah,
of all मतलब देखो सबसे पहले तो एक there can be this intuition as well ना कि let's say at every iteration we have two choices. One is this and one is this. Why not take out the
Yeah.
maximum element every time? Hmm?
oh
Yeah.
Let's say if I have
yeah,
these two choices, 5 and 1, right? At first, like if I want to take out the first element, I have these two choices. Why not take
yeah.
out the maximum element? I'll say
Oh,
let's
so we
take
can
out
add
5 and then I'll delete it. Now I have this choice and this choice, correct? So let's take out what?
So then we can take out 2.
No, no, no. Why 2? एक तो ये है
1.
and एक ये है, right? We can
So
take
1.
out 1 and then let's remove it.
Oh yeah.
Now we have -1
Yeah.
and 2. Let's take
Oh,
out
then it's
2,
yeah.
remove it. Then we have 6 and -1. Let's take out 6 and then we have it. So do you think this will work?
Yeah,
Um,
comparing each one, yeah.
Do you think this will work?
what?
Like, do you think
Wait,
this
let
will
me
be
check.
like this will work in every case? Because this is a greedy choice. मतलब अभी तो तुम लोग को शायद पता नहीं होगा. Do you know about greedy algorithms?
No.
No. Okay. This is actually a greedy choice. Like I'm actually being greedy here, right? If I'm having
Yeah.
two choices, let's take the maximum. But I'm not very sure whether this will work or not because I don't have any proof of this. So do you
Yeah.
think it will work?
I
No,
think.
not for every case, maybe.
Because अच्छा तो why not for every case? Because it seems very intuitive कि at every point I have two
Yeah,
possibilities. I am taking out the maximum element. तो काफी सही लग रहा है ना सोचने में भी कि it should work
Yeah.
ऐसा लग रहा है, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
do
It
you think it
should.
will work?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
So let's take out a different case to see. Let's say we have 6, 0, 5 and 100. Okay? And let's say this is your array. Well, I'll give you k is equal to 2. What should be the answer? What should be the best case according to you? Well, what should be the answer in
106.
this? 100 and
6.
106.
why 106? You cannot take
Because
out 100. You cannot take out 100 directly, na? First, you need to
So
make sure that
yeah,
either
yeah.
this much part is taken out or either this much part is taken.
yeah. So over here it would be 6 and 5. So it would be 6 first.
No, no, no. What should be the best answer? I'm asking.
The best answer would be
Oh,
Acha, what are all the possible ways? First, tell me. If I need to take out two elements, what are all the possible ways?
6 0
6, 0,
105
105,
6 and 5.
6 and 5.
5.
And then
That's it, I guess,
105.
right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, wait,
So
yeah.
Yeah, if these are the three possibilities, which is the best case?
Oh, 105.
105, correct. Now this is the answer, right? But if we use this approach of taking out
Yeah.
maximum every time, then do we get the correct result? The answer is no. Because let's say at first iteration we have 6 and 5, correct?
Yeah.
And
So
my
it's
greedy approach, my greedy choice will say, let's take out 6, right? Because it is bigger.
yeah.
So I'll say, okay, let's take
Yeah.
out 6 and I am happy. But eventually I will become sad. So now
Yeah.
I have these two choices, 0 and 5, and I'll take 5. So according to my
Yeah.
greedy choice, I'm getting answer 11, but the actual answer is 105.
Yeah, so the approach was wrong.
Approach was wrong, correct.
Yeah.
That's how you prove greedy approach is wrong. You find out some counter case. As you can see, this is the case I found out, right?
Yeah.
Good. So basically,
Yes.
greedy approach will fail. है ना?
Yes.
The approach in which we are taking maximum every time will fail. So the point is,
Yeah.
we need to try approach that uses that makes sure कि we are fixing, मतलब we are making sure of all the possibilities, right? मतलब अभी भी हमने क्या
Yeah.
किया, सारे possibilities लिखे पहले, उसके बाद check कर लिया, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to do something that checks for all the possibilities and then take out the maximum element. In that case, अगर ऐसा कुछ solution exist करता है तो फिर it won't fail. Why? Because we are checking out all the possibilities. There is no point of failing. Correct?
Yeah.
Good. So now how we can write it? कोई how we can write that solution that checks out all the possibilities. So now let's think.
Let's.
So basically देखो अभी eventually क्या होगा, when you have taken out some elements from beginning, some elements from end, after taking out all the elements, जब तुम फिर array को ध्यान से देखोगे, so you will see you have taken out some prefix, right? You have taken some prefix. You have also taken some suffix, correct?
Yeah.
ऐसे दिखेगा. You only told
Yeah.
me ना कि either we can take all 4 from first side, or we can take 3 and 1, or we can take 2
Yeah,
and 2.
yeah,
You
yeah.
only told me, right? So it is
Yeah.
it actually means कि we have taken some prefix and we have taken some suffix, correct or
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Up now let's talk about this 4. And now I need to take some prefix, okay? And I need to take some suffix.
Correct. Yeah.
So now let's try with 0. मतलब let's say I haven't taken any prefix. So how much suffix I should take? 4.
4.
If I have taken one prefix, मतलब one amount of
3.
prefix, then 3, then 2,
3,
2, then
2,
3,
2,
1, and then 4 and 0.
0.
These are all the possibilities, right?
Yeah.
Got the point? So now, let's try to find out the answer for all the possibilities. So these are the possibilities, right? If we have k, how many possibilities are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
K plus
If we have
1.
k, so we will be having
Yeah.
k plus 1. Because you can see here only, we are going from 0 till k. So k plus 1 elements, right?
Yeah.
So we are having k plus 1 possibilities, correct?
Yeah.
Now tell me how to find out answer for each possibility. So
Add the
basically,
prefix and suffix.
correct. So basically, अगर ये array है, and this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it is saying you should not take anything from prefix. So I'll say okay, no worries. And it is saying you should take last 4 elements from suffix, right? So I need this much. I need this much part.
Yeah.
So how to calculate this much part?
That would be the suffix.
In brute force manner, what we can do? We can just run a loop starting from this index,
Yeah.
and we just need to go till
But
4
we can
elements.
Yeah.
But can we do something
But
fast?
we can use the prefix thing. Like
Correct. We can
do
also use the prefix and suffix thing,
Prefix.
right? Because here you also need some prefix, है ना? यहाँ पे देखो.
Yeah, you do.
And you also need some suffix. So as similar to prefix, you can also create suffix arrays. That will tell you what is the
Yeah,
suffix
yeah.
0 answer. That will tell you what is the suffix 1 answer. That will tell you what is the
Yeah,
suffix 2
yeah.
answer. Right?
Uh-huh.
So once you have created prefix and suffix arrays, then answering all of these possibilities is very easy. Because ये क्या बोल रहा है? Actually यहाँ पे देखो. ये possibility क्या बोल रही है अगर हम यहाँ पे देखें? you need to take two amount of prefix and you need to take two amount of subject. It actually means I need to take prefix of 1 plus I need to take suffix of 1, because prefix of 1 means these two elements, suffix of 1 means let's say these two elements. So I just need to add them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So the point
Yeah.
is, I first need to create prefix array, I need to create suffix array. After I have created them, I need to check for all these possibilities. See what are their answers. And once I get all these answers, I just need to take out the maximum one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
correct.
for the third choice, I get prefix of 1 plus suffix of 1. So like the fourth one, it would be like just minus 1. So like prefix of 2 plus suffix of 0
So which one? Which one? This one?
for 3 and 1.
So basically ये क्या बोल रहा है? This 3 and 1 is saying you should take 3 amount of prefix. 3 amount of prefix means prefix of 2, right? क्योंकि यहाँ पे देखो.
Yeah.
If you want to make 1, 2, 3, so you are at second index, right?
Yeah.
If you want to take 3 elements down, you are at prefix 2. मतलब you are at second index. That's why it should be prefix of 2. Plus it is saying you should take single element from backside. Single element from backside means?
So the last element.
Just the last.
Correct. So it means suffix of 0.
Last suffix of 0.
है ना? Because देखो
Okay.
ऐसे होगा. थोड़ा सा और क्लियर कर देते हैं. If this is the array, and if the index of array is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, अब जब हम prefix array बनाएंगे ना, तो उसका जो इंडेक्स है वो तो सेम ही रहेगा, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ये prefix array. जब तुम suffix array बनाओगे तो उसका इंडेक्स ऐसे चलेगा, तो यहाँ पे 0 होगा, because suffix array means what is the sum of this particular element. Got the point?
Right.
It will be suffix of 0. तो तुम ऐसा समझ सकते हो कि it is just inverse of prefix. This is 1,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
2, this is 3, this is 4,
Yeah.
this is 5. Got the point? So if I'm asking you
Yeah.
what is the three amount suffix sum, so you will say it is nothing but suffix of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the point?
Yeah.
Similarly, we know how to create prefix array, so similarly you can create suffix arrays as well. Okay?
Yeah.
And then you just need to check answers for all these things. So answer for all these things is nothing but prefix of I plus prefix of j, ऐसा करके मतलब suffix of j ऐसा करके आएगा.
Yeah.
And you need to
Yeah.
take maximum of all these possible choices. Got the point? And that's how you can use prefix and suffix arrays. The point is naam prefix array, but you can same applies for suffix as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
Got the point how to solve this problem? So this is also a homework. You should implement it by yourself. ठीक है?
Okay.
ठीक है. I also want to. तो अभी तक यहाँ तक clear है क्या सब?
हाँ.
I also want to discuss one more concept, but
Okay.
so can we extend मतलब by half an hour? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you need some break? 2, 3
No,
minutes?
no, no. We're good.
Good. Let's. So right now we talk about prefix arrays, right? Prefix
Yeah.
arrays से हमें पता चल गया कि हाँ, we just need to store information about some prefix and then we will use that information, correct?
हाँ.
To make our life easy. Okay. Now let's talk about some more concepts, which is difference array concept.
Okay.
Prefix array clear है?
हाँ.
Okay. So now let's talk about difference array. So to talk about difference array, let's talk about a problem. थोड़ा ज़्यादा difficult तो नहीं हो रहा है ना? अभी तक सब ठीक है?
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's say we have an array. Okay. A0, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6.
हाँ.
And you are given queries. अब right now अभी तक हमने queries किस type के बात किया? LR वाले queries के बात किया, right?
Yeah.
It means I need just sum of this, that's it. But now जो queries हैं वो actually update queries हैं. Update queries means कि they will change the array. ठीक है? मतलब they are asking you to change the array. What does
Huh.
it actually mean? This is the first type of query. This query is update LRX. It means
Yeah.
add X to all values from L to R. Okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So for
Oh.
example, I am getting this query update 5, 2, 3, and let's give them some values to थोड़ा सा अच्छा दिखेगा. For example, let's talk about this array as well. तो बेसिकली यार एरे क्या है, 10 5 20 40, ठीक है, दिस आर एरे एंड दिस इज द एंड, हटाने दो, ठीक है। So here you can assume कि all the update queries will be first, मतलब सारे अपडेट क्वेरीज पहले पूछे जाएंगे, देन एट लास्ट दे विल आस्क यू टू प्रिंट द करंट एरे, ठीक है,
Yeah.
यू कैन अज्यूम दिस,
Yeah.
ठीक है। द पॉइंट इज कि लेट्स से इफ दे told you to do this update, this is what L, this is R and this is X. It
Yeah.
actually means कि from L to R you need to add 10 to everybody.
Yeah.
It means
Oh.
everybody means everybody in this range, L to R वाले
Yeah.
में.
Every element or like the whole thing at the end?
No, you need to add 10 to this element and this element, because L to R क्या हुआ,
Oh.
अगर ये L है ये R है, this is the range.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
means you
yeah,
need to
exactly.
add 10 here, you also need to add 10 here. Got the
Oh,
point?
okay, to every element. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they will become, after this update query you should change your array to this.
Yeah.
It will
20,
become
yeah.
20
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
15, है ना?
Correct. Yeah.
Similarly they are giving you some more update queries as well. For example, update 1 3 20. What does it mean?
So that will be
Let's take this
40.
range 1 to
Yeah.
3, add 20 to everybody, so this will become 35, this will become
35.
40 and this will become 60, correct?
Yeah.
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 And the last update query is update 2 30. It means 2 2 क्या हुआ, single element,
Huh.
and you need to add 30 to it, 70. So this is your updated array, right? And
Yeah.
at last you need to print this array, so you print क्या करोगे,
Correct.
20
20,
35
35,
70
70.
60.
Yeah.
As you can see, ये रहा, मतलब ये उन्होंने पहले भी प्रिंट एरे लिख दिया था, बट यू कैन अज्यूम कि प्रिंट एरे हमेशा लास्ट
हाँ.
में होगा, ठीक है।
Yeah.
So this is the output, 20
Yeah.
35 70 60, correct?
60.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, you can read this explanation if you want, but I think you understood, right, what we are
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah. I understand.
So now you can assume कि you are given an array at starting which is having some values, and then there will be q queries of this type, q queries of type update L R X.
Okay.
And after processing all these q queries you need to tell me the final array, समझ गए?
Okay.
Huh.
हाँ.
Now first understand कि हम इसको brute force manner में कैसे solve कर सकते हैं, ठीक है?
Okay.
So let's say if we have the same array जो कि हमारे पास शुरुआत में था 10 5 20 40. Do you know which website is this? ये वाली website?
Yes. Geeks
Yeah,
for geeks.
we
Have you
use
used it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. This is actually a nice resource
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
everything,
it is.
for everything related to computer science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is.
So okay, so now let's look at a query which is update L R X. It means
Yeah.
add X to all elements in range L to R, correct?
Yeah.
अभी क्या कर सकते हैं इसको, मतलब कैसे, हाउ कैन यू मतलब इम्प्लीमेंट इट वेरी सिंपली, सिंपल एकदम इम्प्लीमेंट करना है, क्या करना पड़ेगा?
So first you
We would need for loop लगेगा.
Go ahead.
to go.
Or that will go through L to R. and
Yeah.
Correct. Then
And then every I element, you will add X.
Add X.
So I
Good.
equals I plus.
good. Basically the brute force approach can be कि for to answer this, मतलब to solve this query. Right now we are not answering these queries, right? Because ये queries जो हैं वो update queries हैं. They don't
Yeah.
ask you any answer. They just tell you कि you should update your array, correct?
Oh right.
So to
Yeah.
solve these type of queries, मतलब to solve these type of queries in brute force manner, what we need to do, just run a loop from L till R, right? And what we need to do, array of I should be incremented by X,
Yeah.
correct?
Wait.
R.
Yes. Yeah.
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 Correct. Good.
Yeah.
Now let's say, now tell me how much time I'm using in solving a query. What is the time taken here?
Of
No. Here in this loop.
Just be O of R.
O of R.
No, नहीं मतलब in worst case I'm asking कि the size is n, array size is n.
Yeah.
So in worst case L and R can be, L can be 0 and R can be n. So the loop is
Yeah.
running n time, है ना?
Oh, yeah.
Correct? मतलब देखो whenever we are discussing about time complexity, always think about the worst case scenario, right? So now worst case update मतलब क्या हो सकता है? When somebody is giving you, somebody is telling you to update the entire array, right? It will be nothing but L is 0, R is n minus 1, and you need to add x to everybody, correct?
Yeah.
In that case, how much operation you are doing? Order of n, because you need to go to each element at least once तो जाना पड़ेगा ना सब पे to add x. So that's why to answer or to solve a query using brute forces order of n. हाँ या ना?
हाँ, O of N.
अगर कोई कंफ्यूजन तो अभी पूछो, क्योंकि कुछ भी कंफ्यूजन नहीं रहनी चाहिए. ऑर्डर ऑफ एन कैसे आया, ये कंफ्यूजन है क्या?
Wait,
Minus.
what does N represent here?
n represent the size of array,
Oh, then yeah. It will
Oh,
be-
then yeah.
Okay.
correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
understood.
then.
Because
yeah,
we
then
have already
that is
discussed this so many times in this lecture only कि ये जो loop है
Yeah.
उसका time complexity order of n होता है.
हाँ, हाँ.
Okay, cool. So
Yes.
now tell me कि अगर मुझे ऐसे q queries process करने हैं तो what is that overall time complexity?
O of Q times N.
Correct, O of q times n.
Times, yeah.
And we know कि ये बहुत बेकार ही दिख रहा है, right? This is not looking
Yeah.
very good. So we need to do something, right?
Yeah.
So the brute force way to solve this problem is order of q into n. Got the point?
Yeah. That
कि-
understood.
हाँ.
Yes.
अभी the point is now we will be using this concept. ये difference array का concept हम लोग यूज करेंगे. पहले prefix array यूज किया था, right? उससे हम
Yeah.
समझे कि how we can optimize some process, मतलब some
Yeah.
things. अब difference array को समझते हैं. तो prefix array as the name suggests काफी clear था कि every element will represent the information about prefix. अब
Yeah.
difference array का मतलब क्या होता है? So let's say if we are having an array a0, a1, a2, a3, a4, a5, a6, a7, ठीक है? ये array है. इसका difference array का मतलब पता है क्या होता है? difference array ये होता है कि every element in difference array will be, देखो ये होगा difference of I will be array of I minus, मतलब array नहीं लिखते हैं, a लिखते हैं, a of I minus a of I minus 1. ये मतलब होता है वैसे. It actually means कि फर्स्ट एलिमेंट के लिए डिफरेंस ऑफ जीरो क्या होगा? a of 0 minus a of minus 1. बट a of minus 1 doesn't exist, right?
No.
देखो डिफरेंस ऑफ 0 अगर मैं i की जगह 0 सब्सटीट्यूट कर दूं तो ये क्या होगा? a of 0
0 minus
minus
zero.
a of minus 1. बट a of minus 1 doesn't exist, तो हम डायरेक्टली
Yeah.
बोलेंगे कि डिफरेंस ऑफ 0 इज a of 0. ठीक
A
है?
of 0, yeah. हाँ.
व्हाट अबाउट डिफरेंस ऑफ 1? वो क्या होगा?
A of
1 minus
A
A
of
of 1
zero.
minus A of 0.
करेक्ट, a of 1 minus a of 0.
0.
What will be the next element? a of,
A of 2
A of
minus
2
A
minus
of
A
1.
of 1.
right, where a of 3
A
minus
of
a of
3
2,
minus A of 2.
a of 4 minus a of 3.
Yeah.
let's say that's it. मतलब यहीं तक है
Yeah.
मान लो.
Yeah.
हाँ.
और ये ऊपर वाला एरे मैं थोड़ा सा चेंज कर रहा हूँ. ये this is a of 0, this is a of 1,
Zero.
this is a of 2, this is a of 4. ठीक है?
Hmm.
Forget about that. This is your array. So if this is your array, ठीक है? This is the difference array of this array. ठीक है?
Got it, yeah.
Difference array is nothing but कि just the difference of adjacent elements. यही हमने स्टोर करके रख लिया, right?
हाँ.
You can also see this कि difference of I is a of I minus a of I minus 1. ठीक है?
हाँ.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now tell me one thing. If I tell you, if I just forget about this main array and if I only tell you this difference array, can you tell me can you retrace the original array back?
So it will just be the actual element, but you remove the element that you're subtracting.
No. I'm giving you a difference array. ठीक है? The point is, देखो सबसे पहले ये समझो. Let's say we have any array. Let's say if we have an array which is this. मतलब चलो 4. Let's say the size is 4 and it is 5, 3, 0, 6. ठीक है? Can we create difference array?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
so
would be
there'll be
5,
5,
-2,
-2,
-3,
-3 and 6.
and 6.
Now what I'm telling you, if I tell you only this difference array, can you retrace the original array back?
So,
Yes. Wait.
so what would so the second element is a of
No, now
1 minus a of 0.
now let's try to retrace the original array. Okay.
So it would be 5.
So first of all, we know the first element of difference array and main array is same, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we know
Would
कि
it
this any
be
doubt?
the second element plus the first element?
Correct. So these -2 क्या
Yeah.
है actually? If we look closely, -2 क्या है?
It's
A1
a of
1 minus
minus
A0.
a of 0.
So to
Yeah.
get this A1, we just need
You just
A0
add, yeah.
-2. मतलब A0 plus
First.
-2. It
हाँ,
means
so
Yeah.
to get this element, we just need to add these two.
-2 plus 5.
3.
mhm,
Then we just need to add these two.
will
And
be
then we just need
0.
to add these two. And we'll get the same array back.
Hmm.
Right?
Oh, my
Oh, so you're adding, yeah. Yeah.
God.
Correct?
Huh.
So what does it mean? It actually means if we have difference array, we can get the information of original array back. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
अब चलते हैं मेन प्रॉब्लम पे. तो अभी तक सब ठीक है. पानी वानी पीना है, कुछ करना है? We want to drink some
No,
water.
no, all good. All good.
ठीक है. So now you got the idea of difference array कि difference array actually में होता क्या है, right?
Yeah.
And if we have difference array with us, we can get the info of original array anytime. Correct?
Yes.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Now let's come back to our main problem. Main problem क्या था? Main problem था कि if you have array, you need to process queries of this type, which is update L, R with some X, right?
Huh.
Yeah.
Good. So now what I'm saying, instead of updating main array, okay, instead of updating main array, I'll be updating my difference array. That's what I'm saying to you. So first of all, let's create the
Oh.
difference array, okay? Difference array क्या होगा? A0, A1 minus A0,
Yeah.
A2 minus A1,
A3
A3 minus A2, A4 minus A3, right?
Yeah.
And this is your main array. A0, A1, A2, A3, A4, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now what I'm saying कि instead of updating my main array, let's try to update our difference array. क्योंकि मुझे पता है, I know कि if I know the updated difference array, I can retrace back the updated array as well, correct?
Yeah. That's
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Okay. Now let's look at this example. मतलब let's say L is 1 and R is 3. Okay.
okay.
It means we need to add X to everybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you will
Tell me one thing कि अगर if we actually updated the original array, we need to do this. We need to do this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what will be the corresponding change in difference array? This will remain same.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
tell me one thing कि चलो ये तो difference array पुराना वाला है, right? This is difference old. If I create difference new, if I create the
It will be-
new difference array from the updated array, let's see what it will be. ठीक है?
A0,
It will be A0. Just look at this array and
Yes.
tell me.
A1 plus X
A1
minus
plus
A0.
So
X
can I write it
minus
A1 minus A0 plus X?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Then
So that
A2 minus
be
A1
A2
plus
minus
X.
A1
It's
plus
just plus
X.
X to those elements.
but so their difference won't change, right?
No.
What-
No, because X is a constant.
Yeah.
So here what should be the value?
So it will be
A2 minus
A2 minus A1.
What should
plus
be here?
A3
No,
minus
here plus X भी आएगा क्या?
wait.
Just subtract these two values ना. A2 plus X minus A1
yeah,
plus
so
X.
Oh,
the X gets
yeah.
cancelled out.
X will cancel out,
Yeah.
right?
Never mind. Yeah. A3 plus A3
A3 minus
minus
A2. Then A4 minus
minus
A3.
E3 minus
X.
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 Now tell me one thing कि अगर हम since we updated this array, right? This is the new difference array. और new difference array में actually this element is same, this element is same, this element is same. Only these two values change.
Yeah.
Why these two
Yeah.
values are changing? because you have added x to
Because-
everybody here, so obviously their
Yeah.
difference will change, right, by x,
Correct.
Yeah.
because this element is has been incremented by x, so their difference will be incremented by x, that's why plus x here.
Huh.
Got the
Huh.
point? And now
Yeah.
tell me, will their difference change? No, because you have
No.
incremented both the values by x, so their difference won't change.
Yeah.
Correct?
Correct.
By
Yes.
the
it
same
won't.
thing, their difference won't change, but their difference will change
Yeah.
because this value has been incremented by x.
Yes.
So that's why
correct.
their difference will decrement by x. So are you
Correct.
guys getting the point? The point
Yes.
is,
Yeah.
instead of updating the whole array, we just need to update the difference array. And updating the difference array is very simple. Why? You just need to, this is L, this is R. To update difference array, you just need to add x to Lth position, and you
L.
need to subtract x from R plus 1th position.
R plus 1 position.
That's it. You just need to do two modification to get the updated difference array.
Yeah.
Got the point?
Yes.
Okay.
So अभी थोड़ा सा और अच्छे से देखो. Let's say कि the array is
हाँ.
very huge. ठीक है?
Okay.
And this is your L, this is your R. बहुत बड़ा है array, ठीक है?
हाँ.
So if I update the original array, I need to start from here, then I need to add x to everybody.
Yeah. हाँ.
But if I just want to make changes to difference array, तो क्या होगा? जैसे ये एक एलिमेंट है, ये एक एलिमेंट है, और यहाँ पे भी कुछ एलिमेंट्स हैं. सब में अगर
हाँ.
x ऐड हुआ है, तो इनका डिफरेंस एरे तो चेंज ही नहीं होगा ना, क्योंकि इनका डिफरेंस चेंज नहीं हुआ है,
No.
राइट? एंड
Oh.
these guys are unchanged,
So-
इनका डिफरेंस भी चेंज नहीं हुआ है,
नहीं.
जस्ट डिफरेंस चेंज हुआ है बॉर्डर्स पे. इट एक्चुअली
So L
मीन्स
and
कि ये जो एलिमेंट है ना, ये x से बढ़ गया है. इट मीन्स दैट इट्स डिफरेंस हैज बीन इंक्रीमेंटेड बाय x. So that's
The
why,
element of X and the element after R.
correct. So in
Yeah.
difference array, you just need to add x here, and you
Yeah,
need to
and then R
remove,
plus-
or you need to decrement x at r plus 1th position. That's it.
Yeah.
हाँ.
So to update difference array is very simple. You just need to add x at lth position,
elements.
Yeah, X.
remove x from
Yeah.
r plus 1th
हाँ.
position. That's it.
Yeah.
You have updated the
Hmm.
difference array. And I already told
Yeah.
you कि if we have updated difference array, we can always retrace the original array, correct?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
The point is कि we will be processing queries like this. Instead of updating the original array, I will be updating the difference array, because updating difference array is very simple. I just need to do this कि difference of L में add plus कर दो x, and difference of r plus 1 में subtract कर दो
Subtract.
x. That's it. So
Yeah.
to process a query, I just need to do these two operations, and that's order of
Yeah.
one time. Got the point?
Yeah.
Yes. Correct. Yeah.
And since we know how to process one query, we will be able to process all the queue queries in order of
Yes.
queue time.
Q.
And after I got the updated difference array, I can retrace the original array back.
Yeah.
Got the point?
Yes.
Okay, so I think now we should stop because थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो गया आज, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So basically, I'll share this post with you. मतलब इसमें पूरा कोड
Yeah.
वगैरह सब लिखा हुआ है, ठीक है? वैसे
हाँ.
तो you got the point ना कि हमें सिर्फ ये दोनों चीज़ ही करना
हाँ.
Yeah.
हाँ.
है. When you will watch the recording, you'll get. But I'll also share the code with you, ठीक है? Don't worry.
Yeah.
हाँ.
Now let me just wrap up this class, ठीक है?
हाँ.
So in today's class, we first talked about introduction. Okay, we talked about ki what are all the platforms do we have,
Yeah.
and we need what does a contest looks like, what is competitive programming, है ना? Why we need to solve some problems.
हाँ.
ठीक है? Then I talked about prefix arrays, which is a very important concept, which will be used in a lot of problems in future. ठीक है? And then we
हाँ.
talked about difference array. ठीक है? So I will be sharing practice problem on these two concepts. Don't worry. ठीक है?
हाँ.
तो वो तुम लोग को सॉल्व करना है, बट आज का तुम लोग का काम ये रहेगा, यू नीड टू रीवॉच दिस रिकॉर्डिंग अगेन, ठीक है?
Okay.
And you need to implement all the things that I have done by yourself first. So
Okay.
the
Yes.
task is rewatch, not just right now, मतलब just take a break of 1-2 hours, then
हाँ.
rewatch recording, मतलब at 1.5x or 2x, ठीक है? Then implement everything by yourself. Submit it on Codeforces if the problem link is available to you. ठीक है? Submit it.
हाँ.
on a particular platform if the link is available to you, then
हाँ
try the practice problems, ठीक है, that I will be giving you, ठीक है.
okay
But the point is कि tomorrow also we have a class, so I'll suggest कि इतना ही करोगे तो भी ठीक है, इतना भी करोगे तो फिर भी ठीक है, कि rewatch the recording, implement everything, ठीक है.
Okay.
You can try these practice problems in the weekdays.
yeah
Got the
correct,
point?
yeah. yes
Yeah.
अभी लेकिन तुम लोग को प्रैक्टिस तो करते रहना है. प्रैक्टिस कैसे करते रहना है? तुम लोगों ने 10th तक तो कर लिए हैं, राइट?
हाँ
एंड आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू हाउ टू सॉल्व 6th,
oh yeah
ठीक है. तो आई एज्यूम कि 6th तुम लोग कर लोगे. अगर नहीं होता है तो नो वरीज, आई एम हियर. उसके बाद
Yeah.
अब नेक्स्ट टास्क है टू डू द नेक्स्ट 10 प्रॉब्लम्स.
okay
तो नहीं मतलब आई डोंट थिंक सो कि एक दिन में नेक्स्ट 10 प्रॉब्लम्स हो पाएंगे.
हाँ
नेक्स्ट 5 प्रॉब्लम्स विल बी गुड, ठीक है.
okay
Yeah, we'll have next stuff done by tomorrow.
हाँ करेक्ट. सो इन टुमारोज क्लास आई विल बी आस्किंग you मतलब your task is to do these 5 problems, ठीक है,
Yeah.
okay
plus this 6th one,
Yeah.
oh yeah 6
plus this thing,
yeah
Yeah.
rewatch recording plus implement everything by your own.
Yeah.
Got the point?
got it.
Okay, so आज का काम ये है कि today you should do these problems from 11 to 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Got
you
it.
should do this thing, ठीक है,
yes
and then you can try these practice problems in weekdays.
got it yeah
Cool.
Got the point? देखो
Yeah.
ये जो problems है ना, why I'm telling you to solve these problems, because by solving these problems you'll get the idea, मतलब because these problems will require no knowledge of data structures algorithm, they are just purely logic, because
yeah
you have solved 10 problems, right? You got the point कि तुम्हें कुछ थोड़ा बहुत लॉजिक सोचना पड़ता है प्लस थोड़ा बहुत
हाँ
मैथ्स लगाना होता है, राइट? इन दो
हाँ
चीज़ों से तुम प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर पा रहे हो अभी तक,
हम्म
प्लस योर बेसिक प्रोग्रामिंग स्किल्स, वो तो पक्का लगेंगे प्रोग्रामिंग
हाँ
स्किल्स.
Yeah.
तो ये 3 चीज़ों से ये सारे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएंगे, इसमें कुछ भी डेटा स्ट्रक्चर एल्गोरिथम नहीं लगेगा. बट आई वांट यू कि एटलीस्ट इतना तुम लोग मतलब जब व्हेन यू विल बी डूइंग दिस, व्हेन यू हैव सॉल्व एवरीथिंग, मतलब यहाँ तक 100 प्रॉब्लम्स हो जाएंगे ना, 100 प्रॉब्लम्स,
हाँ
you'll रफली गेट आइडिया कि सिंपल प्रॉब्लम्स को कैसे सॉल्व करना है.
correct
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
Today also we solved a problem of contest, right? First problem of contest. So you got the idea कि
हम्म
at least first problem कैसा होता है, right? Of a contest.
Yeah.
You get the
Hmm.
idea.
yeah
And it was not that difficult, right? First
No.
problem इतना difficult नहीं था.
हाँ
Right? So हाँ, eventually मतलब after 1 week or 2 week, I'll suggest you to participate in contest. But at least we should wait for 1-2 weeks, ठीक है?
Yeah.
Then I'll suggest you
exactly.
to participate in contest.
Yeah.
ठीक है. So मतलब ये जितना जल्दी हो सके उतना जल्दी करना है, ठीक है, हमें सॉल्व.
हाँ
Yeah.
Okay. One more thing. Do you know about string class in C++?
string
Yeah.
yeah things
So if you don't know anything ना, तो just search on internet, है ना? String.
yeah got it
Maybe you can just read this. मतलब देखो string वगैरह
Yeah.
पता है ना कि कैसे होता है C++.
हाँ
Yeah. String.
कि to take any character, मतलब in C we used to create a character array, but C++ is
Yeah.
advanced. So you can just directly say string S. You can
String,
take it as
yeah.
input, and you can do some
Yeah.
manipulations, right?
Yeah. You can.
hmm
And do you also know about sat, map, ये सब चीज़ें पता है?
Set.
हाँ वो STL में था
हाँ करेक्ट, STL में होगा. तुम लोग ने एक बात बताओ कि जब I told you to study STL, तो you just watched the video or you implemented by yourself as well?
We
I
just watched
implement-
and understood the video.
No, you should also implement it by yourself. Otherwise, how will you learn? Just watching
Yeah.
the video will not help. Okay?
Okay.
So अभी जब भी time मिले तो you should watch that STL video again, and whatever the guy is saying you should implement it by yourself as well. ठीक है?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I think that's it for today's class. Any doubts?
No.
no
Okay, so जो homework दिया है वो थोड़ा seriously करते रहना.
हाँ
Yeah.
Okay, then I think that's it for
Okay.
today's class.
Okay.
Bye. Let's meet tomorrow.
Bye.
bye see you
Bye.